Yeah, go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's hear that again in an instant replay. Bubbles!
Hi everyone, Paul at ISM. Welcome to Friday night's live at the bench show. So it's Friday, it's our usual show. We've got the usual things. We've got Tim looking at all the latest kit releases. We've got Dan looking at all your forum work and Facebook work you've shared. We've got the usual giveaways as well. Tonight we're sponsored by eModels.co.uk and myself and the Ultimate Modern Products. For eModels, we've got the lovely 132 ICM I16. I reviewed this kit. It's a lovely little kit. Absolutely beautiful. And the very, very, very nice brand new Takom 90 Marksman SPAAG. Very, very nice. 35th scale. Lovely, lovely kit, that one. And from myself and Lee, as always, we've got a UMP Goodie Bag. So, pack of sanders, pick-up pencils, some sweets, some stickers, blah, blah, blah. All in a nice UMP bag. So, the Goodie Bag, yay. We've also got special guests tonight. We've got Karl from Making Models. He's joined us for Q&A. He was with us last week as well. So, Brett will be putting him through the paces later on. If you've got any questions for Karl, when we do the interview, make sure you pop them in the chat with question marks. We'll make a note of them, and we'll read them out after Brett has finished with him. Obviously, we've got the chat with you guys as well. So if you've got any just general modelling questions, pop them in there. Put a question mark there. We'll get to them. If you want to say hello, let us know where you're from if we don't know you. And if you're a first-time viewer, let us know where you got the link to watch. Always interesting to see. And that's it, really. So we've also got John with us tonight as well. And for some reason, Tim sat there in a pair of shades. Yeah, anyway. We've got Karl with us tonight as well. John with us tonight, Sharpie from Sharpie's Models. He's probably going to be, well, he will be. He's going to be a permanent member now of the, live show. So you'll be seeing him every week now when you can make it. And we'll have special guests every week, I'm trying to do. Hopefully get through a lot of you guys on YouTube. There we are. Right, so let's see who's with us. First up, we've got Brett. Hello, Brett.
Howdy.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Ooh, we've got a different camera angle tonight. What can we see in the background? Oh, I
just moved it a little bit.
Yeah. No, we can't see the stash.
I see his shirt and him looking rather tidy and clean.
Yeah, I had to go to work this morning, so I look presentable when I work.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a professional.
How are you, Brett? You okay? You had a good day?
I had a good day, yeah. Good week.
Work been good?
Yep, getting more of the hobby stuff ready to go. Start selling it next week.
I've seen your picture, looking good. Can't wait to see what you've got on offer.
Yeah.
You all ready for your interview with Karl?
I am. I hope Karl's ready.
Oh, he'll be fine, Karl.
Yeah, he will. He's always talkative, so.
He is. He'll be fine.
I've been watching his videos. He's got a lot to share.
Yeah, it's very good. I think he did his first bit of face to camera the other day on this bench. So I still need to finish off watching. I got about halfway through and fell asleep. No, I didn't. I got about halfway through and to go do something else. So I need to catch that. But yeah, we'll give Karl's channel a really good plug.
We will, because it's got some good stuff on it. He's a good,
he's very talented model. Really is. I just like that name in the chat, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Like that. Nice one, Brett. Thanks for that. We've got Dan, who snuck in. Oh, he snuck in just as MJ was giving the beans.
Yeah, I did sneak in. Let me see if this.
Yeah, he's got a Star Wars t-shirt on as well. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Oh, it's better than Tim's. That's the original.
Yeah, mine's way better. Mine's an original.
Oh, okay, after that. No.
Yeah, that's much better than my one. That's really
nice.
Dan goes OG.
Yeah. How are you, Dan?
I'm very well relaxed. I'm tired, surprisingly.
Dan's been away the weekend, get his tip wet.
Well, that's the only thing that got wet. I see no fish.
I don't know, the bucket did, didn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You got more than red.
You got no fish at all the whole week fishing.
You had a brown trout.
Yeah, I had a brown trout, yeah. It was a big one as well.
Was it catch and release?
A keeper.
What did it weigh?
It was about that long.
You cook it for dinner?
Yeah, anyway, you're back home now?
Yes, I'm back home. Yeah, I'm drinking my brew out of my.
Oh, look at that! I tell you what, Dan. Now that is what you call a mug.
You know,
I can only match with that one.
There's only one other mug, and I'd be the person who didn't get that.
Yeah.
That is a hell of a mug, dude. That's a one-off.
Yeah.
It literally is a one-off mug. That one.
Great man.
That is the only ISM mug of its kind like that. Down won it. Not originally, but down won it.
Yeah.
Good lad. It's had other things in it. We won't go into that.
Yep.
Brown traps.
How's the forum and Facebook section looking?
Facebook's looks really busy. I've not checked the forum yet because I've only been home about.
I've seen 3 on there yesterday.
I will go and check shortly.
So we can get 3 at one go anyway, can't we?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, probably.
Excellent. Nice one, mate. Thanks for joining us. And we've got you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Mess.
Hello.
Let's do the fake. How are you today, Les?
Oh, myself and the other 5 personalities are doing just fine. Thank you.
How's the ballooning going?
The who to what?
The ballooning.
Oh, well, you know, we had to return that animal, unfortunately.
We can't even get into that, can we?
Well, not without a fiver.
Not about a splash.
You know, well, it happens. But we got him to avoid pigs because they have autism.
Yeah. We got a funny story to share later, but it'll be done off air.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you okay to read the chat with me?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Off you go then.
Okay. Hi.
I didn't hear a Tarzan. I don't know if I missed it when I walked out.
No, I didn't do Tarzan. It was just a little MJ.
Can we have it randomly through the show, preferably through
I think we should, especially to
Carl's interview.
Yep.
Yeah. And what I was discussing last night, I will be doing tonight at random times. Remember?
Excellent. Most excellent.
I remember.
Oh no, you were there as well, weren't you?
Oh dear.
We'll have some great fun with that tonight.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, everyone's sat there like, oh no. Hello, Karl.
I'll teach him not to be there.
Evening, Paul. How are you?
I'm not bad, mate. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Back to work this week, so it's not too great.
Oh, I feel for you.
No, you don't.
Are you all ready for your Q&A?
As ready as I can be, yes.
You'll be
I'm
fine.
nervous, but yeah, I should be all right.
You'll be sound, mate. You'll be absolutely sound. The camera's only on for about an hour and a half. About 180 people watching.
Yeah, I know. Cheers.
Live. So, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Could be worse. Could be doing what I do. You've had like your intro playing over yourself, forgetting what you're saying, like I do every week, and stumbling.
Every time I do a video.
Yeah, no retakes on this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, it could be worse. I could be the one interviewing you.
Oh.
Yeah, you dodged the bullet there.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Although, yeah, Les was interesting to be interviewed by.
Well, next week Les is being interviewed.
What?
Yeah, you are. Yes, next week, there.
Oh, I'll have to get my beauty sleep.
Yep. Well, we'll talk about that later. Mate. Nice one, Karl. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you get a little bit of spiel about your channel as well, because we give her a really good plug.
Yeah.
And the Mad, and I said Mad Hatters then. The Mad Modelers Facebook group as well. Get that up as well. Excellent, matey.
Good old.
And here he is. It's Sam McCord.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm brilliant.
Good. Excellent. Had a good day?
I didn't have a bad day, you know.
Hanging around
Didn't work as well as I wanted to.
layabouts again.
Hmm?
You hanging around with those layabouts again today, were you?
Nothing else for it. You know, I just had to pass my time somehow.
I know.
Spent an hour swearing at the computer while it updated.
Gosh. Oh, an hour. Sorry. While I still got you, we're going to need to plug this because Sam's like absolutely crazy and ridiculously generous. I'm not even going to get into it. We are doing the Sam McCord top of the morning tier appreciation build. It's in honor of my hero Sam, who I love and cherish immensely. And basically, it's build any Porsche kit, car kit. It's a very short notice build, as in I decided about 4 hours ago. And it starts next Friday, the 18th, midnight, and finishes on the 14th of September, which is my little boy's birthday. So just under a month, and you build any car Porsche kit you want.
There's mine.
Oh, what have you got? Oh, nice, 914.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
Excellent. So yeah, if you want in, give us a shout out. There's a thread on, a post. I like that, Les. Thank you very much, Les. There is a post on Facebook, and I will mention it on the forum as well. I've got at least 10 people involved already, I think, because Sam is such an epic hero. Sam needs to wear a cape.
He does.
That's it. Yeah, there he is.
Not because he's a superhero.
We'll say no more about that. Thanks, sir.
Leaving marks everywhere.
I was just complaining.
So is Sam your dad then? Might as well be. He's old enough.
I am old enough, actually.
Probably not.
No.
What are you? You're nearly 60.
What?
Wow, there's no way, because that's how old Paul's going to be. So.
Yeah.
I'm 52.
My hands doing under this bench. Anyway, so yeah, if you want it, let us know, and we'll sort it out for sure. The top of the morning build. Hannah said they should have called it the Dead On build.
Dead on.
I still think it should have been called Ding Dang Do.
No, I like saying Top of the Morning. That's Southern Ireland, and I know it gets on Sam's Wick.
Yep. Oh, nice.
I call it that. The Top of the Morning here.
Without making my voice.
And yeah, so if you want to take part, message Sam
Oh, no.
Ford on Facebook,
No.
and tell him why you want to get involved. There are no more than 500 words. Tell them why you should win. I might even have some prizes for this. I might have some prizes.
Oh, brilliant.
I know Ian donated a very nice WRC backpack to a group build of mine a while back that nobody ever claimed, and it's too late now. You're going to get a month to claim your prize. I think we're going to put it back into this one. I'll find a couple of other prizes as well.
And if you don't, Sam will purchase them for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, don't forget, PM Sam McCord on Facebook.
Sam McCord on Facebook.
And no more than 500 words why you should win. And that's it. Or if not, just wish you luck and say thank you very much.
Yes, or congratulating.
For being my hero.
Yep.
And there we go. So if you want to let us know, and we'll get that involved. Speaking of heroes, there's John.
Anti-hero, more like.
How are you, John? Again, you've been with us most of the day.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
It's the 15th, not the 14th. I forgot.
yeah.
I'll move that one day along. One.
Oops.
It's not getting
I
James's
was busy
birthday
this
wrong.
afternoon trying to embarrass Sam. I forgot. Getting confused with my own birthday, so I'm getting old now. I forget stuff.
Yeah, once you
It's the 15th of September, sorry, not the 14th. I got confused.
once you
This year.
downhill.
I was hoping that he was going to be born the 14th because he shares I think he's some complete arsehole. I didn't want to share it with. But anyway, that's by the by. Anyway, John, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you?
Yeah, speaking of afternoon, but I'm fine, yeah.
Yeah, nothing changed in the last couple of hours? No.
Well, a few movements, but other than that, no.
Yeah. I had a nap, but that's about it.
Excellent. So, yeah, you're now a permanent member of the show. You happy about that?
I am. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You've got your shirt and tie on, dude. Where's that?
Listen, actually, they're in the wash.
Oh, I'm not going to ask why.
Job interviews.
Indeed, at least it's a Friday. No, I got the date mixed up. I think I was thinking of my own birthday. But yeah, nice one for joining us, John. Good to have you on board.
Not a problem. I shall endeavour to try and be useful.
Oh. Yeah, you try. I guess.
Let's not go too far now. Okay.
Yeah, don't push yourself. Just get it. That'll be fine. And then we've got Tim. Where's your shades?
Good evening.
Where's your shades?
I had them over here. I was tidying up, and I thought the safest place to put them at the time was on my head. And I thought, yeah, I'm wearing them. I'll wear my sunglasses.
Do they come in men's sizes?
This is actually extra large because my head is rather big.
Get out of it.
What's there?
I've got a big head. I've got quite a big
You
head.
know, Beetlejuice, the two shrunken head people in the waiting room.
He does have a big head.
I've got a big head. Brains. I don't use them, but there's lots in there.
Yeah. Anyway, you all ready for the latest kit releases?
Yes.
Anything interesting tonight?
Nothing spectacular.
Because we don't really get to see these, right? We don't get to see them, do we?
No,
Every now and then there's something really like, oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, there's been a couple of items that have suddenly appeared over the last yesterday, and they've just missed the slides. So there's a few little bits and bobs that turned up, but other than that, no. So we've got some new stuff, but it's not like wow stuff out there. Unfortunately,
I have a purchase tonight that you're responsible for.
yes.
I have a purchase. Sorry, you have a purchase I'm responsible for.
Well, yeah, I'm totally going to put it on you. Yeah, I was going to put it on Ian.
Well, because you wouldn't have bought it if I hadn't bought one.
No, I was going to put it on Ian, but no.
No, well, it's Ian's fault, but he's not on it.
No, exactly. So, yeah, it's your fault.
You bought it because of me. So.
Yeah, in reality, I'm just a simple lemon and just follow.
Yeah.
Tim, you're wearing the T-shirt. Take the responsibility.
Yeah.
That's it. I've been sitting there thinking about the Porsche build and trying to pick a colour from the paint colours I've got.
What kit have you got?
I've got a 911, and it's one of the Fujimi kits that's got the anime box art on it.
Oh, I remember you getting that. Yeah.
The headlight, big wheels.
Good.
Yeah, it's lovely. So I was half thinking about the petty blue because these pastel blues are getting quite popular.
Yeah, they look cool.
At the moment, or that black amber colour for that truck.
Yeah, it's quite cool. I think that blue look cool.
Yeah, or the Yamaha YZR in one. that.
No. I think that's blue.
Yeah, I do blue.
The petty.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what would look really good, Tim.
Go on.
That champagne silver you got for that skyline.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's for the skyline.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Think about it now.
Yeah, you're going to have to have a debate. We'll do it en masse later.
Oh, we'll have a massive debate about it.
If we're going to give away prizes, I think Sam should judge it.
But he's taking part.
I'm taking part.
What it is, I never get to win anything. Ever.
I don't get to win anything.
All I do is spend money, either with the forum, prizes, postage, and it costs a fortune. I'm not bothered, but I never get to win anything. I never get judged. My work never gets looked at.
That's why Sam should judge it.
Yeah, but he's in it. He's building. So he can win as well. To his own build, he can win. So
And
I
what
think
I'll do is
not
I'll
involved.
win a nice prize as well.
I reckon Hannah should judge.
Hey,
you go.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Because it's biased. No, that
No, it's a good idea.
not involved with the build. And those
Hannah's not biased. I think she's
none of us.
We'll find someone.
Yeah, we'll find him. Volunteer.
Yeah.
And there we are. That's enough waffle for tonight. There you go. Yeah, that's it, Rover. So see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, we're going to read this chat, haven't we? Because it's gone manic. We're not going to read every comment now, people, because you guys just waffle on forever.
Yeah, you guys talk.
If you're not saying hello, you're getting ignored. Right, Bob, Philip, whatever the other name bloody uses. Bob Bobbington, what? That's it, isn't it? Good evening, good morning, Sergeant Bones. William says, hello, everyone. Chris Hughes there saying hi all. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Aces highs there's usual suspects have arrived already, I see. Even all Andy. Blah, blah, blah. Skip. Alza, I'm Manish saying good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello.
Oh, well.
Some perverted talk. Man and Tree Modeler says hi all. Hello. We got Dave. Why is the run gone Barker says evening goal. Hey Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hello. Oh Dave.
He's not here, man.
See, this is why we skip it, because all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw them in chat, it's not a problem. Satisfied Tony says, hi, hello, everybody that loves plastic. Hello.
Hello, Tony.
My boss, James Giffen says, evening, morning to all. Morning.
Morning.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Andrew Haycock says, evening goal. Hello. Evil Carrick Seb's there saying, hi, guys.
Hi.
Look at this.
Nice,
Paul Shaplin's there, evening all. Jamie Dark Modern saying, hello, everyone. And he tidied his bench.
We did.
Oh, man. Jamie needs to put a picture out on Facebook because you won't see it that tidy ever again.
Yeah.
But, hey, Dave, that wasn't me. That's Les. You know that, right? Yeah. Ghost 94, Kenny's there saying, what's the crack, lads? Hello.
Hello.
Andy Callis is there saying, good Friday, ISM Crew. And fellow maniacs. Steve's there. Hello, my fellow plastic fanatics from Southport. Asperger's.
Yeah.
Mark says evening all. Walking Barris is my favourite part of the day. Stream 13 is hello from... Oh, skipped. God damn it.
Stream 13 says hello from France, guys and girls. And we got John MW says, hi, guys. James Buckingham's in there. Good morning, guys. Hello. John, of course, Sharpies is in there, but he's also in here, so that's how it is. Dutch Scale Models. Hello.
Hello.
We've got... We've got Norman D in there. He says, good evening, fellow sprue fiddlers. Good evening to the crew. Here's to a new show.
There it is.
Mark's Hobby Headquarters says, ready and waiting. James B135 says, evening all. Hope you're all well out there. Doing good so far. Hopefully the same for you. Jiff Jaff 69 says, evening all. Hello. Skullfish is in there. Evening all. Hello. Let's see here. We got Bernard Peter in there. It says, a good evening from Holland. Hello.
Hello.
Brett says, howdy goody, folks. Larger Bone says, you've been following the script. Good, Paul. Yep. We've got Hannah's in there. Evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Hello, Hannah.
Oh,
John Stone's in there. Greetings from Germany. Glue splashers. Splashing the glue. And let me see here. Richard Blondin's in there. Hi, all. What's happening? Richard down there in La Junta.
Oh, you missed Stu's workshop there. Evening, all.
Oh, did I? Sorry. Okay. Hello, Terry. And let me see here. The Rahola says, hello, Lee Plasticulas. Oui, oui. Anthony Mitchell says, evenings all. Jimmy Mini Models McCrea says, hi, good evening. Hello. This Lepstra's in there, evening all. Nothing is more joyous than that drilling out 200 Frual Tiger tracks on a Friday evening.
Oh.
Actually, I thought the joyous part was when you did that successfully without stabbing your fingers 15 times. But
yeah.
RC Fan says, hello, one and all. I hope your world is an amazing place. Well, man, it is.
Yeah.
Troops from Western Oz is there. Greetings from West Oz. If I start snoring this week, please give me a nudge.
Yo, yo.
If you want to go ahead and take over, I've actually got a grocery guy delivering stuff he forgot to deliver the other day.
Oh, are we going to leave the mic on so we can scream that we're all trapped in the basement?
Everybody can scream if they want.
Ray's there saying, yo, 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 guys. Ray from Malta, hello. GD Models, hello, Guy, sorry. Hi, everyone, hello. Frank's there saying, hello, all. Holly and Bonnie, Scotland. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Says evening from rainy Bristol. We've got Jerry D saying hi, everyone from Michigan. Bomb 187, hello, everybody. Aurora 145, howdy all. Hey, Bradley, you going to join us again tonight after the show, dude? Pop in and say hello. Ashley's there saying ahoy, everybody. Tonio's there saying hello, everyone. Made it back in time, all the way from Stornoway. John Cummins is there saying evening all. We got so see something there. That's funny. You're still there. You're very quiet.
Yeah, still here.
I'm getting a show of a lot of mimes. I got Rusty Warrior saying, hey, all, it's the weekend. Hope we're all well and having fun. At least cough so I know you're there. All right, give it a rest. Right. Andy Oz says, good evening, all. Test. Am I missing something? No Models there, so good evening, guys. Cheers from Portugal, land of the sun. Ooh. Stephen Blakely's there, saying evening, all. Colin Wheeler, hi, everyone. Ooh, Mark, 1, 2, 3. My first live show. It's 4 a.m. in Adelaide. Ooh, South Oz, nice.
Welcome.
Where did you find the link to watch, Mark? So we know that we're getting round. Alan Punk says, evening, Plastic Fettlers. Hope you're all well and happy. Indeed. Si's in there. Scammel the Jedi. Hello, Tony and Seb. Hello, Si.
Hello, Si.
Resurgence there, Mark. Hello, all.
Oh, Mark.
Got Frankie goes to Hobbywood. Frankie for a while, mate. Frankie says yes, according to Tim.
Yes.
John O'Neill's there saying afternoon from Missouri. Billy's in there. Fantastic Friday modelling fun to all of you. Got Ben Johnson saying evening goal. Andy Morris says from Yorkshire. Growers going great into Loft.
You got your vest on.
Yeah. El Capitan, Rob's there saying hi, everyone. Hello, Rob. Spree says he's doing a really bad Irish. Frosted Lucky Charms. Leon's there saying evening goal. Hans says he's not joking, he does love and cherish him. I do. I love and cherish them.
I know.
That's what she means. Matt's saying hi all. Joe's Mother Kids, hi everyone. Everyone's having a great time indeed. Stephen Thornton says hi, Joe and Si. Tian's saying good evening, everybody.
Evening.
Stuart Bremner's there. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well indeed. Adam Scale Modern saying evening, guys. Si Dennis, evening all. Yeah, Steve's had a difficult week. He's having a night off, having some Fosters and seafood chow mein. Dave Marzola's there, from California. Matt Baker, even everyone. Apparently his socks matches Tim's t-shirt tonight.
Well, hey.
They must stink as well then.
Yeah, they probably do.
Graham from the chat, Black 73 Cat, even from Sherwood Forest. Where's that? He's like getting out from the Sea Life Centre. Ooh.
Green Gumbo.
No.
Ian Dalthwaite's there. I'll judge. Oh, Ian, yeah, there you go. We'll judge if you want. I'll do that one, Ian. As long as you're not. Oh, yeah, you're not taking part, are you, mate? Yeah, Ian, go for it, mate. Yeah, you can judge. I'm happy with that.
Good call.
Yeah. Got a lot of Shetland scale models, so I'll judge it. What we'll do, Norman. Yeah, okay. We'll have a look. See how many we need. We'll have a shot.
Cool beans.
Yeah. Stuart says, all busy on the Tiger 1. Nice. Shetland scale models. John saying, hey up. Lorraine's there. Hi, Andrew. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, chaps. You're busy tonight, you lot, innit? I've skipped. Line.
Page 3, line 17.
I've got it, don't worry.
Conrad, the living Slim Jim, says hello.
Stephen Thorne says, I also seems my first high vanished. I didn't see it, Steve. Sorry, bud. Dave Pricing, and even all number one again this weekend. Got to finish the She Shed. Oh, nice. David says, saying, hi, guys. Matney and Modeler, hello all. Tim's still putting together a map of our locations. Tim?
If you write them, put them in the chat, I'll put it down.
Yeah, you can watch him like a little naughty schoolboy on his knees. It sounds really perverse. Tyler Cross there, good afternoon, everyone. Looking forward to the show. Stuart retracted his message. What's the difference between a HLS Evolution and a HLS Evolution Silverline? I believe the original Silverline didn't have the needle stop set on the back and didn't come with the pinch tip, but I think they all come with pinch tips now. So I don't think there's a massive amount of difference between them anymore. I might be wrong though. I think the Silverline might not have the triple seal in it, but I'm out of the loop with HNS now. Hi, Water. Nathaniel Richards says good morning. Calvin says evening all. Good to have Sharpie as a regular. Indeed it is. Best voiceover man ever. I assume tell you something about this. James there saying hi from Virginia Beach. Stuart says, this question just for interest, having to clear out some of my stash, how would you guys prioritize it if you had to have a clear out? Anything you're not attached to in any way or you really want to build, that'll go first. If it's something you can get easy or you can buy again really easy, just get rid of it. If you're not going to build it in 12 months, get rid of it. As long as it's not a rare kit and it's just come out or it's still in production, let's move them on and buy them again. Jackson Wilson, how do? Dave wants to rebuild a Defiant. Don't know what you want to do. Usually 72 scale, wants to do a 48. Yeah, go for the Airfix 48. Our scale model saying, hey all. Oh, Kenneth Cinnamon saying, hey Paul and everybody. Hello. Nexus says, bonjour de la France. Oui.
Bonjour. Bonsoir.
Hey Ted, evening chaps. Leonello says hi from Italy. There you go, Tim. From Italy. Oh, I've skipped.
Italy.
Oh, got it. I've got it. We've got more French. Moi hobby Japan across 30 hands the chat.
What the?
I'm guessing he's building a Macross 30 with a cat. I don't speak French, buddy. I'm sorry. Andrew Thatcher's there saying hi, guys and girls. How is everyone? Like that. Lay's there saying no, I've not seen him for a while, Lay. Graham McRoberts, hello, Graham. Hope you keep it well. Raphael's there saying hello from Brazil. There you go, Tim. You got a few there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Kenny says, Paul, are any UMP airbrush at the store yet? Not yet, mate, but they're due in imminently. They are anytime soon now. Matt near Mother says in West Virginia, USA, 100 kilometers southwest of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Question, Paul, the Edward Pro Pass you've reviewed and built, what one would you recommend? Ooh. Hellcat. Dual combo Hellcat set is brilliant. Definitely that one.
Yeah, the Edward one is nice.
Yeah, it's fantastic kits. Yeah. By far the best ones I've done. And dirt cheap, Dave. You get two in the box and they're brilliant little kits. You can do one, well, they're both British. One of the FA markings, one of the blue, and they are stunning. Okay, it's lovely. What's the best PY Catalina at 48 or 72? Ooh,
I think Monogram Ravel's the only 48 one.
probably.
And it's not bad.
Is it not raised panel lines though for the age?
I'd have to look. I haven't looked at it for
I thought it's the same age as the 148 B17, isn't it? And that's right.
Yeah, so it probably has raised panel lines.
And I think Academy do the 172, which again is actually a very old rebox from another brand again.
And Les, if you're there, buddy, can you mark that as red? And we'll leave that there. If not, somebody else can do it. There we go. Okay. Academy Catalina 72 scale is nice, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, there we are. I need to breathe for a minute after reading all that. My God, busy.
Sorry, I'm on mute for a second because my neighbor's enjoying his yard again.
Oh, is he naked again?
Oh. Not bothering the squirrels again, is he?
Gary Pashes there says, hi guys and girls, late again. That's your stupid update. Everyone's doing updates today, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big Windows creative update thingy.
Oh, dodgy
you don't get that of Apple, you get a choice as well. So.
You got
Yeah, I took the choice to delay mine.
Yeah. There we go. Right, so I think we'll do a giveaway.
Yay!
And I really want to have a look inside that SPAAG. I haven't looked at it yet because although I've sold on my arm, I actually quite fancy one of them. Let's do this. So first giveaway tonight. This is a lovely kit. I've reviewed this on the channel. Where am I? Over there. I've reviewed this on the channel. It's a lovely kit. It's a nice simple kit. It's a great beginning kit if you're looking to get into 30-second scale. Lovely kit. I highly recommend that one. Kind of donated by Peter E-Models. I was there the other day dropping off a order. I had a good chat with Peter. And their prizes are awesome. So a great prize. So all you got to do to win that is follow these simple instructions. So when you see Les, mark in the chat start numbers now. You have 5 minutes to pick a number between 1 and 1,000, one number only. After the 5 minutes are up, we will close the timer and the chat, and we'll do a live random number generator, and the closest person to that number wins that beautiful kit. We've also got that lovely Takom anti-aircraft SPAAG to give away and a UMP Goodie Bag as well, so stick around throughout the night. And that's it. So, are you ready, Les?
No.
Right, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Numbers start now.
When I'm ready to go, I better read these comments at the top.
I'm at the top.
Thanks for the info, guys. Stephen says, for a winter dio, what snow effect probably best to emulate snow?
Oh, I think the new Tamiya ones are pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah, I've heard they're pretty good. The micro balloons as well.
Oh, there's Island Punks in, but you can't build an Apple PC. I know, you don't need to. You buy them pre-built and they're epic and they work. It's fantastic. It's just brilliant. It really is.
I think it was Andy's hobby headquarters.
You just walk into your shop, you go, I'll have that one. And 8 years later, it's still working. It's amazing.
It just works.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. 4 years old, this thing. Doesn't miss a beat. Absolutely amazing. I just want to use it to surf the web. I don't want to become an engineer. Jerry D's finished with his 35th scale. Oh my God, put my teeth back in. King Tiger, Red Odd Zimmer, Full Tracks, Ava Barrel, and Ava PE. So smart to use. Optimize to see some of it. Any good suggestions for camo source? Google images, mate. It's probably the best thing to do. They come in all sorts of camos, those things.
Make your own up.
Gary's saying the Revel Monogram, Revel Germany, people eyes in grey panel lines, just a mid-vintage 90s kit. That might be worth a go. I'm just going to scroll for the numbers, make sure there's no comments in there. Don't forget, peeps, one number only.
You want it?
Oh, Javier's in the chat there, Les. Yeah. Good evening, Javier.
Hey, Harwood, what's up?
Adam Scalmon saying the precision snow and ice stuff is good. Yeah, and James Skiffin saying the same. Ireland says had it for years and still works. Fantastic. We're not going to get into the whole Apple PC debate because Apple wins all day long. You're outnumbered in here anyway. So.
Yep.
And that's it. I'm just reading these comments off my awesome iPad whilst looking at my awesome iPhone for updates. Whilst checking the timer on my iWatch.
While filming on your MacBook.
Yes, whilst delivering the show on my MacBook. Woohoo!
Was it just someone from Southern Italy and Brazil that they said, or was it someone?
We've got a few from the States as well. We have to go back.
That's it, found it, West Virginia. That's it. There we go.
Oh, Kenny. Yes. Look, hang on, wrong shoulder. Hang on, where am I? Over there. Look, there it is, over my shoulder. All finished. Woohoo! There's pictures on Facebook, dude, as well. And the forum, and I'm going to do a bench update tomorrow, and I'll show it properly in that as well.
Beautiful.
Just over 2 minutes, and I'll pick the number, pop it in the chat.
Yeah, make sure you grab one, put it in there. Got to be in it to win it.
Yeah, the I-16 kit will go well with the 1144 Dell one. Yeah, it's a good little kit.
That'd be tiny in 1144.
Yeah, that's a beautiful little kit, this. Bob Emser said, hi, all. Got a chance to tune in from Southern California. Here I am.
Virginia Beach.
Hello.
Graham McRoberts says, Woodland do soft like snow.
That's right, yeah.
And still going to fight for a home build PC every play today. Oh, you keep fighting, bud. And very nice to have the ISM on Facebook after joining. Oh, what are you not doing on there, dude? Kenny, you're missing loads of stuff, mate, not being on there. I'm telling you.
No.
Well, if you've not picked a number, Dave, pop a number in, mate. You got a minute and a half to win that. Number for 1 to 1,000. Mark says he'd love to win it. Yeah, it's a lovely little kit. Very simple. Not an expensive kit. About £25. Never reviewed it. It's very, very nice. You got a minute. Paul, did you ever sell the Fury set? No, mate. I still got it. It's still there. Beautiful set, that as well. It's still there for sale. Oh, God. Why'd I have to say that word?
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan. 30 seconds, keeps.
Oh my gosh, 30 seconds. Put a number in. There's 168 of you watching. Come on.
You know you want to.
Just scale models. You got 20 seconds. It says, hi all. Is there an affordable and recent P51 30-second scale? It's Dragon, isn't it?
Is it Dragon?
Cheap one. Is it Dragon? 9 seconds. Go for the Tammy one, bud. You can pick her up really cheap now. 3, 2, 1. Mark it, Liz.
Numbers, stop now.
And yeah, right. We're gonna find a number generator. Stop rustling.
What? Who did what?
That's funny today, wasn't it? I'll just say that.
That was killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Right. There we go. Let me screen share. And we'll get this on the road. 174 viewers. That's quite a lot early on. Well done. Oh, Dave, it's just out. Yeah, Dragon P51 is rather nice. Ooh, I've heard people say it's not.
Yeah. Jimmy Wilder. No, that was the
up around. Put that a little bit more. Is that sharing?
That is sharing.
Okay, we're on random.org, the first one we always use. And we will want someone's only.
Yeah.
Okay, Howard, I'll mess you in a minute, but we're going to click number 1, someone's only. That'll be the winning number drawn, and the person closest to that number will win the kit. As always, if there's 2 people who get the same number, the first person to pick it up wins. And if you think you know who's won, please don't shout out in the chat. Please leave it to these guys. So check, double check, and once the Les will announce the winner, because we have had the wrong name shout out by members. So the winning number for the ICM I-16 kit from emodels.co.uk is 724.
724.
724.
Isn't that a lovely number?
Isn't she lovely?
Isn't she?
Gonna get the next one's queued up.
She's nice.
There we go. For later, stop that. And there we go. Grace said, what's the best to wipe off finger and glue marks for airbrushing? Finger marks, but a UMP cleaner will wipe them off. Glue marks, as Graham said, the UMP buffer would be perfect for it. There we are. Howard, I will get you a price on postage, and I've got no problem holding on until Monday at all, buddy. Give me 1 sec. If somebody can just talk for a minute while I do this.
We're going through the numbers here, looking to
Am I doing you a lot busy, aren't you?
4 score and 7 years ago.
Last was playing.
So, Mark's doing the Dragon Ball now. It's not all bad. Oh, there you go. There we are. There we go. Oh, unlucky Shadowland. Unlucky. There we are. Make sure you stick around. We've still got that lovely SPAAG kit. I'm going to have a look through in a minute. I haven't even looked at it yet. And UMP Goodie Bag to give away. We've still got Tim's latest kit releases. We've got Dan showing. That can't be the same name again. We've got Dan looking at all the work on the Facebook page and forum. We've got 2 giveaways to give away. We've got Karl's interview. Look, we've all been buying and building as well. And any Q&A for you guys in the chat. So busy night as always.
Yep.
And as always, we do an off-air hangout after the show. So you want to join us and you can. Bradley joined us last week for the first time, I think it was.
Yeah.
Real nice guy. We had a good hour or so with him. Okay.
All right. We do have ourselves a winner.
Hang on, don't say anything yet. I was trying to confirm something. Right. Oh, yeah, that's fine. You confused me there. Carry on, Liz.
Okay. On random.org, we drew the number of 724, and the closest number that we had to it was 727. That'll be the Rahala. So, hey.
Hey, sweet. Well done.
Crazy guy from up on the northern part of the States there. Congratulations.
I'm pretty sure he won a few weeks back.
I thought so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I remember.
Rahala?
I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Look at the draw.
So well done, buddy. Yeah. Get your name and address to me. Facebook page or the form, and I'll get that sent out to you ASAP. Lovely kit. Well done.
Yeah.
Very good. That very, very nice kit. And there we are. Right. Zach being distracted by.
Oh, he says first one ever for him. So, okay, we must have been confusing.
Oh, sorry, dude. I thought it was somebody else. I'm sure he's won before.
I thought so.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, well done, buddy. Maybe. Oh. Get your address to 80 and I'll get in the post for you on Monday. Well done. Congratulations. So there we go. Right. So I think we'll have a look at what we've. Let's have a look at what we've been buying before we go to Karl. I think. So we'll go to Brett.
Hold on just a second.
Oh, hang on. Put that back. That looks interesting. Oh,
look at that.
Pancakes.
Oh, damn you, Brett.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't care. I had chimichangas for tea. Hey, damn good.
So, I picked up this nice Suburban. Nice new truck to build.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, nice truck.
And I picked up this because I didn't have this one yet.
Nice.
Months ago.
Oh, this is what I was building now at the minute. It's not one Graham's building.
No.
No, he's doing an older one.
Somebody just bought one of them out of us. Lot.
And isn't that got the little resin dog in it or something?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't opened it.
That's it. That's right.
Yeah. And then I bought some reading material. I bought this SU-22 lock-on book.
Oh, nice. They're great.
Oh, no.
Oh! Well, we're going to make these interrupted phone calls £2.50 fines.
Oh,
Yeah, do something. Maybe it'll stop.
I didn't know they did a Hurricane one.
Ooh.
Yep, a Hurricane book.
Wow.
Like 11?
Yep, Mark 11 or Mark 12.
Oh
Sorry.
my God. What? Did you actually get a mark right, Tim?
Yeah, I've got that right. Well, not as bad as Dan, but I've got it right.
Yeah.
Got volume 3 of Landscapes of War.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very nice book. Got lots of really good details in it. This is the rural environments one. And I got the Chinese Power book because, well, you know, if things go badly with North Korea, I may need to know about Chinese armor. Spent so much at the National Show.
Excellent. Terry says 1-to-1 scale pancakes. Noms. They do look.
Yep, 1-to-1 scale pancakes and
There's
bacon.
some maple syrup with them.
Yep, got some maple syrup too.
Awesome. I've got a gallon there if you need any. Alice says the shipping's probably more than the kit. Won't be far off. I'd love to donate it to a usual cause, but he loves winning that Your call, buddy. Totally your call, that one, mate. It is a nice kit. John Cummins putting number in. Way late.
Yeah,
Very
way late.
What's happening? Can't see the vid feed, just the chat. Well, there's no point me telling you, is it? Because you can't hear us. Anyway, Frankie likes the Suburban.
It's very nice.
He's got some Wootsits for company.
Wootsits.
We're sharing not Moose Munch.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
There's a bit of a private joke on American Friends. One called What's It's, Wootsits, and Brett called What's the Munch, Moose Munch.
Yep, man.
Oh, I don't know why.
And then there's Caribou.
Haribo. Oh, you Americans crap me up, you really do. Right, that's it. That one's finished, and we're on to Mr. Gann.
Carry on. I've bought.
Oh, I've got a feeling we're going to be carrying on again.
Yeah, well, you will be, because all my stuff's either at Brett's or it's on the way in the mail.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Carl?
This week it's been all kit again. No actual model kits themselves, so I got myself at long last. Little badge
badge paint sticker.
It's going to save me using a whole heap of ball bearings.
One of the most useful tools you can have, I think.
Sorry?
One of the most useful tools you can have.
Yeah. And the other was the SPAAG 610H Plus compressor.
Nice buy. Nice buy.
And that's it.
Good luck, Kenny. Kenny joins us on Facebook. There you go, mate. Now, Kenny, search my name in the sidebar and you'll find the Africa Twin. There we go. Nice one, Carl. Sammy.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I bought one thing, and this is it.
Well,
A recommendation of my good friend.
Oh.
This little number.
Nice. I love that.
I had a H&S Infinity CR Plus, and it's giving me problems. And Paul had talked about this one. It's brilliant. Seriously, it is really, really good. It's a cracking airbrush for the price of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. It's got the nozzle or the trigger. It's just really the right position for me. I have problems with my hands.
They're
And
lovely.
that thing is just so soft. I'd recommend it.
Yeah, you used it for the first time last night, but Sab, we didn't know how you get on because you dropped out and Tim stole your spot.
Well, you know, I've forgiven them. We've kissed and made up since then. So, well, we've made up. You know.
Yeah, that right there, HPC Plus, fantastic.
Brilliant.
Recommend it. That's all I've bought.
Yeah.
So far.
Great brush. What are they? About 165 RP.
Something like that, yeah.
It's the price of a Infinity. I think it knocks Spock's off an Infinity. Spock's.
Does.
Spots.
I like it. It's lovely to handle.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. Drunken is better.
You can clean it out, which is another great thing. Like the Apex, really easy to clean out.
Yeah. Is that HPC good for fine work? Yeah. It's a good airbrush out. Good all round airbrush. There you go. Great view of AK Chinese Powerbook by Brett and his channel. Check it out. There you go. You got a plug from Billy. And there we go. Nice one, Sam.
No problem.
Excellent.
Thank you, Billy.
John.
Yeah, well, I've not got much this week.
Oh, Sam, you've got a load of stuff there.
Just had one little kit turn up. Well, technically, I suppose it's two kits. But yeah, the Takom Kraz, just a shallow box.
Oh, well, matches your personality.
I know where there's a good review of that kit.
Yeah, I watched a good review of that kit. That's the reason I haven't done a review of it, is because you covered it all, Brett.
Thanks, John.
It was Ivan's review.
Yeah, well, yes.
Yeah.
It's Russian. I wouldn't trust Ivan to know what he was looking at. But yeah, that's all I've got this week.
Nice kit,
I
man.
don't even think there's any random oddments.
Oh, oddments.
Yeah.
Right then, Timmy.
Well, I've got not more than the rest of them at least, which is good. So I got hold of the little photo tent.
Oh, this is throws it all on the floor.
Yeah, that's very useful. Been helping with the pictures.
It's good, isn't it? It's got a bit of kit in it.
Yeah, for the price of what it was, that's a great little in between. Just doing a few little shots here and there.
Yeah. It's brilliant. Great quid. You can't complain. They're out of stock now. You can't get them anymore.
Oh.
No, out of stock.
That'll be the Bretland effect.
Yeah.
I got some micro small scissors.
Oh,
Oh, wow. What are you going to use those for?
For the rigging.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, micro small. So they're actually surgical scissors.
Yeah, they look
like a
very fun.
spring-loaded style.
Good.
yeah.
Good idea. Scott from our group actually put me onto those.
Right.
So I got some of the Rocket Deluxe
Oh, yeah, it's great stuff, Tim.
Max.
Oh my God!
I didn't want to be on it.
I don't want to be on the show.
Yeah, I got Rapid and Maximum. What's a bit weird was
Friday, yeah.
I checked with you. The bottles only come half full.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
how they are. I can't be blamed for that. That's the Antonio effect.
Yeah, that's the entire. I got some Churchill tracks from Paul from his clear out of his stash.
Yeah, they look good.
Look good. They're nice then. Oh, I got a big sin set for a 109 from Little Ivan.
Oh,
He wasn't going to use it, so I got that off him.
lovely.
Got a spotlight book on the Albatross fighting aircraft.
What are they like?
It's good. It's just lots and lots of profiles, like these. Right?
Wow.
That's all it is.
Oh,
So I'm glad I didn't pay the full wax.
A bit disappointing, but still useful.
It's good. It's a very nice book, but yeah, like because I've had a bit. Actually,
That's the thing with books. You never know what they're going to be like unless there's a review of them. You never see inside them. They could be absolutely fantastic. Like the lock-on books, they're brilliant.
yeah, I'll say these are good. Spotlight on the aircraft. Very good pictures. I mean, the artwork is absolutely spectacular. And this is actually one of the aircraft I want to build with the Dragon downside. So that's what made me like, yeah, I've got to get that. But other than that, it's no information. It's just.
How much is it?
I got it 15 quid.
Yeah, this is not the end of the world.
It's usually 25 quid.
No, it's good.
I'll tell you what, if I paid 25 quid for that, I'd have actually been sending it back because that's not. It's good, but I don't think it's worth 25 quid at all.
Yeah.
£50. Yeah. Oh well, there we go. I picked up to go with the Scout. I picked up the Fox biplane. So I'm going to have this one chasing down the Scout over my my little kid's bedroom, so he can be chasing him down in the sea. I also spotted a couple more. I'm going to try and get hold of one of the big ones. I'm going to try and keep my fingers crossed I can get that.
Yeah, the Liberator's mine, by the way.
That's perfectly fine. I thought you were going to have that one.
Yeah. You did read the thing that there might be some parts missing. They can't guarantee.
Yeah.
No, as long as it's not a major structural piece.
No, one of the pictures, there's lots in there, so I'm sure it'll be.
Yeah, well.
And this is Paul's and Ian's fault.
nice.
Nice little kit. Very, very well detailed little kit.
Mm.
Really quite nice. I think I think it does need the seats. We'll need seats in there. And maybe a bit of photo etch in the cockpit. Other than that, it's built. I think you can build it out of the box and feel quite happy with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got that.
there's loads of aftermarket for it out there anyway.
Nice. That's nice. Yeah, there's a lot of aftermarket in there. Wow. And then the other thing was I've got a decal sheet for my 132 Hawk, which are absolutely. I'll quickly take them out. These are so nice. I mean, they're printed really, really well, and they give you the options to do dragons down the side of the down the side of the Hawk.
Big enough, isn't it?
Yeah, really quite cool, and that's what you can make it look like.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, something quite different on there for the Hawks. It's the Red Arrows one I got a few, Paul, and it's like
Yeah, I got a different scheme for mine as well.
yeah, it's quite cool, and I got that. I was like, yeah, that's just brilliant. That makes it stand out so much more than just Red Arrows. So and that is me all done.
Excellent. I'll just read the comments quickly before we get to my crap. We got don't worry about him, Howard Sodom. Craig Peterson's there. Hello. Hey,
Hello. Hey, Craig.
Mr. Moon Dreams David's there. Hello, fellas. Hope all is well. It is.
Hello, Dave.
Shitsco Models there. Hello from Cyprus. Yeah, Steve's on holiday.
Holiday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm sure I've missed a comment there that I read before. No? No. We got books like a box of chocolates. They are. Is quid just slang for BPS? Yeah, quid is £1, same as a book is $1.
Mm-hmm.
Tanks, indeed. And Tim.
Yes.
Quick Boost does some good parts for that Mohawk. Indeed, they do. We were looking at it the other day, weren't we? All the stuff. There's lots of aftermarket for it. Right. I got a few things. Number one, this, which you're going to see in a little bit. RS1700T Escort. This is a 1/43 scale kit. Box is empty. You'll see why in a bit. I also, like Tim, saw Ian's build. I thought, oh, we're going to get one of those. Bought this, which I'm going to try and get in shot. There you go.
Nice.
I got the C variant of it. Lovely kit, a rather strange looking scare plug down the bottom.
Yeah, it's like Charles Bronson in back.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So looks a great kit. I'll be adding aftermarket to this as and when I come to build it. And Tim's a fault for this one. Something he showed last week that I'll be buying when it comes out, and thought I have to get this to go with it. Is this bad boy? So this is the 1/6 scale CB 750F.
Nice.
Tamiya. It's an older kit. I've no idea how old it actually is. I don't know if it says on the side. It might.
Ay, caramba.
Huh?
I'll just have a quick check on scale, mates.
Hey.
Yeah, someone have a look for me. But I was actually expecting it to be a little bit ropey inside, and it's not. It's actually really damn good. Only cost me 52 quid delivered off eBay from Jadlam. So yeah, it looks a good kit.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's not new. I know it's not new, but with that engine coming out, and that engine's been out since the 80s, so I'm guessing that's all this thing is. I want displayed next to each other, and I enjoyed that last bike build really well. And this as well. Whether do it in black, red, or blue, I like the black best, to be honest. A lot of chrome. There's 2 giant sheets of chrome in there.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of
I think chrome, because you got to glue halves together. You can see it. They look awful, so I'll have to dechrome it.
1982 is that original tool.
So yeah, it's not on it, but it looks fantastic. No flash. Doesn't look ropey at all. Looks really, really good inside. So when I come to build, I'll probably just do a review of it as I do when I build these things. But yeah, 52 quid, bargain. Absolute bargain.
Good. That's a good bit of bike for that. Yeah.
I'm told they were a fantastic bike in their day, very quick.
1980, Tim.
Hey?
That one, it was new tool.
1982.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
It says at the top 1980, then you look at the timeline. It
We
says
can clear this in the committee before we get into this. So yeah, looking forward to that one. That thing's screaming, "Build me, build me!" But I can't because
Andrew Callis says the cable should be much simpler. Wink, wink.
yeah, it's a good job you can't see behind this box right now. But, yeah, thanks, Andrew. Yeah, the other week, me and the guys in the hangout were trying to figure out what the hell was attached to the rear of the Africa Twin. There's like a second brake on it, and we spent an hour looking for it. It turns out it's a parking brake on the DCT automatic version. It's a parking brake. Crazy thing to have on a bike, but anyway.
If they didn't be at the beginning.
Yes, and I think that's all I have. Hang on, let me have a think. I bought a boat. I'll show you that as well.
Oh, yeah, I do.
There you go, my new boat. Absolutely beautiful.
Nice.
Just took it out the other day. Stunning thing. Absolutely brilliant. I'm hoping to get out there tomorrow. Down to Steve's neck of the woods. I think that's it. That's all I bought this week, I think. I forget. I can just put stuff down and forget about it. That's it, yeah. So there we go. Let's read these comments quickly. Ian says hello. Hello, Ian.
hello.
Steve, Tim wants your shirt. No, sorry, Tim, Steve wants your shirt.
There you go.
Okay. No.
What did you get this week, Tim? Says Andreas, a bit late. But is it any good? Maybe. We'll see.
Might be.
Terry saying good classic kit. Yeah. Nice Honda. Nice Honda. It's a good price. Yeah, I thought it was a good price. Johnny should ride one of those. Very nice. Seems to be a lot of people have fond memories of this bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul, you're going to do a review of the Honda? I probably will, actually, Paul, to be honest. I might do it in a couple of days for something to do. I don't like reviewing everything. I get, I don't know. I need something interesting to review to make it interesting. Simon's there. Good morning, guys. Everyone as well. DJ G down under. One and all from Brisbane. Good day. Johnny had a CB as well. GD Muller says he's done the same. My 1.6 look lovely. Lonely, sorry. He got the Harley Davidson police bike. Yeah, very nice guy. Have a look at Africa Twin guy. I think it's beautiful. Javier says Tim's like an encyclopedia on scale models. No, he's just got the internet in front of him. He's looking on scale mates.
Exactly, that's what I'm doing.
I'll review it. I'll do it. I'll do it with a chance.
Yeah, you should review it.
Hey, you. They have a Park Mate Auto version. Yeah, we know. We figured it out after an hour, Terry. We're not bikers though, so it took a while. I had millions of hoses, not what the hell they did. Smoking Spitfire Adams there. Hey Paul, we feedback. Working, so you can finally watch again. May even join the hangout this wheel.
Nice. Roger Honing was above there. He said evening all.
Ah, hello, Roger. In the day, the 750 was a beast. Yeah, everyone keeps telling me. I'm off for work later, guys. I'll get that price later, Howard. In fact, I've got it there, Howard. I'll miss you in a minute. Let my phone go off. And what's up with the empty escort box, Paul? You'll find it a bit Steve built it. It's there. I started yesterday. It's nearly finished. And anyone doing gunpowder like me, we do from time to time, yes. And there's some on the forum as well, Stream.
Yep.
You know more about his red les. We'll leave it there.
Yep. And Matt above there, Matt 58 said, "What's up, everybody?"
Ah, sorry, Matt. Didn't see you there, buddy. And there we are. Off we go. Right. I am going to hand you over to Karl for his interview with Brett. As always, if you've got any questions, start off, Norman. If you've got any questions for Karl, pop them in the chat with question mark. Keep them sensible. You know, we don't know what his first cat was called and things like that. That'll be the first question now. And I guarantee what's up Les will ask in a bit.
Yeah.
Right. Modern related, pop it in, put a it's Karl with a K, Matt. Karl with a K. You got any questions, put a question mark in front. Tim will write them down, read them back out later on. But for now, I'm going to go to Brett, who's going to put Karl through his paces.
Good evening, Karl.
Good evening, Brett. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Nervous.
Thank you for joining us on this fine day.
Thank you.
So, we'll get started. You ready? Comfortable?
Yes.
It's a nice chair you got there.
Thank you. It's only a cheap one.
Yeah, it's almost Denver Bronco colors. That make Les happy. Yeah. So, at what age did you first start modeling?
What age did I first start modeling? I first started scale modeling when I was 43.
43?
43, a year and a half ago.
So you don't look much older than 43, so that can't have been very long.
I just turned 45.
Wow. What were you doing that got you into scale modeling?
When I was younger, I used to paint figures, Citadel figures, you know, workshop stuff, Warhammer and all that kind of stuff. And then I probably gave up that, finding other things to do. And my job led me into it because I used to work offshore. And for medical reasons, I had to stop working offshore. So I needed something to do with myself.
What did you do offshore, if I can ask?
I was what they would call a logging engineer. I would, what's the right phrase? I usually work on wells that are already in production.
Okay.
So it would be production logging, they would call it, and that is seeing how well the well is producing.
Okay.
And if it's not producing well, then we would go and reperforate to make it produce more oil or gas. So using explosives and radiation.
That sounds like an interesting job.
It sounds it, but you don't really get to see any explosions.
Oh, bummer.
Unfortunately.
We like
if you get to see explosions, you've done something wrong and you've probably killed half a dozen people.
Oh, shame no explosions.
See, you talk about explosions and these guys go crazy.
Yeah. It was the same offshore. You tell guys you're working with explosives and they'd be, oh, let's see. You tell them you're working with radiation and everybody scarpers to the left. So.
Hey, I got near 7 foot tall with radiation, so there's not everything's bad there.
It stunted my growth at 3'2".
So, who inspired you to get into scale modeling?
My father-in-law scratch builds antique model cars from scratch. So he was one inspiration. And then it was just, I was really looking for something to do. And I've always been interested in building things and putting stuff together. And I was just browsing YouTube and saw some people building models and stuff. So it was Tony Fairclough from Helvin 35 that really inspired me to start making models. He was the first guy I subscribed to on YouTube.
What's your favorite genre right now?
Anything. There's still a few things I haven't built yet. It's mostly sci-fi and armor. I think I mentioned last week I've just got a plane to build, the BF-109, so I'm hoping to build that soon. And Sam's Porsche build, I shall be shopping for a Porsche tomorrow.
There's some good ones out there.
Yeah, so yeah, any genre, really. I really don't mind, as long as it's a model to build.
That's my state of mind. As long as it's a model to build, it's fun.
Yeah.
Do you do any diorama work?
I do, yes. Near enough every model I build now goes on a diorama. I think the first model I built was a 1/72nd scale Matilda, and it was quite a mess.
That's
that
really...
wasn't a diorama. It's sitting on the shelf downstairs just to remind myself where I started. And then after that, I built a Cromwell, 1/35th Cromwell. That didn't go on a diorama. And after that, I built a 1/35th Churchill, the one that comes with the little man in the cart and the crew and the wine bottles and all this. And that was the first diorama I built. And since then, I think every model has gone on a diorama.
Now, the crocodile Churchill, is it? The Ultimate one?
No, it's the Ultimate, but it's not the crocodile. It's just the Churchill Mark 7.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice kit.
Yeah.
Now Tim screwed up my rhythm, man. So, how long does it take you to finish a build?
Oh, it depends. Somewhere around about 6 to 8 weeks.
Well, that's not bad.
So that's including the diorama. So,
you have a favorite kind of paint you use?
I mainly use Tamiya because that's what's at the local Hobbycraft. That's the only real paint that they have in stock. So yeah, mostly Tamiya.
You've only been modeling for a couple of years. Have you managed to create much of a shelf of doom?
No, I do not have a shelf of doom. I have one kit that I am working on, but it's sitting, waiting for me to do things. But it's not really a kit. It's an old 1995 Tonka Land Speeder, which is just here.
Wow, that is old.
So,
what are you going to do with that?
It's completely stripped down, and I'm filling it all in, and it shall be completely repainted and put onto a diorama.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I did the same with Kenner's 1980 Airspeeder, modified for the snow.
Nice.
And if you look on my Facebook page, there are pictures up there of it. So I think I posted it on the ISM forums as well, in the sci-fi build section.
Good. I'll have to check that out. So you're using the forums. How you like it?
I used to be a very big forum user 10, 15 years ago. And since the appearance of Facebook, I think forums have started to die off a little. So yeah, I am getting back into it, and I am starting to use it more and more. But it does take some getting used to. For the easiness of how easy it is to post things and chat on Facebook, I think it's difficult to use a forum.
Well, that makes sense. The ISM forum, though, seems to be growing where a lot of forums are dying.
Yes, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on that forum. It's going to take some getting through.
Yeah, a lot of good inspiration on there.
Yeah, lots of good pictures, lots of good models.
So of the kit you build, what's your favorite so far?
My favorite so far is probably the Menking Tiger that I'm working on at the moment, which is sitting just behind me waiting for a gloss coat. It's been the nicest kit I've built so far.
And what was your least favorite?
My least favorite was probably the first one I did, the 1/72nd Matilda. I don't think I'll ever do 1/72nd scale again. It's too small.
Yeah, 1/72nd tanks are really small.
Yeah.
But if you can make them work, then more power to you, because there's some people out there that do them beautiful.
Yeah, they are beautiful if you can get them to work. But unfortunately, no, my hands aren't that accurate.
So when I went over to this morning to check on your channel because I haven't watched a video there for about a week. You're over 200 subscribers now. How's that make you feel?
Humble, to be perfectly honest. I never expected to get more than 10, 15 subscribers, and I expected all of those to be family members. Yeah, very humble. Can't believe that there's actually 200 people.
200 so far. There'll be more after this.
That would be nice, but I don't really push the channel very hard. I do post a lot of pictures and say what I'm working on, and I link them from my Facebook page, which under the same name, Making Models. And if people want to go over to the YouTube channel and if they like what they see and hit that subscribe button, that's marvelous.
What made you decide to start a YouTube channel?
It was Halgan35. Again, he was. I was chatting to him over the Facebook, and he says, "Why don't you give it a go?" And I'm quite an introverted person. I'm quite a shy person, to be perfectly honest. So this helps me come out of my skin a little bit. It helps me to interact with people and talk. So
Tim used to be a shy person. You see what's happened there. So just be careful.
Oh no!
Blind everywhere now.
So you have an interesting approach to videos because, like I said, I've been watching them the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You do very good detailed build videos where a lot of us don't really do that because I don't know why. I personally don't do it because I think my build style would just turn people off. But your build style is very good. What made you come up with that style of video?
I don't know. I didn't really want to sit there and show a complete build start to finish. So the main thing I really do is I will build the model, and if I find anything that's unusual or it's tricky to put together or paint or do something, then I will hit the record button and show what I've done. And yeah, so it's pretty much just any issues or problems I have with a kit, then I will record and show that.
Yeah, that's what I was liking about your style. You just don't show you building. You show, well, these are some issues I found, or this is what's gone well.
Every now and then I'll show something like how I've gone and done the chipping work or how I put on some washes or something like that. But for the most part, it's just if there's problems or issues, then I will show it on the video.
I like that. Your intro is very interesting. Did you design that or did someone design that for you?
My eldest son designed that for me.
Because that was one of the first intros I've seen where I went, wow, I would like to have that kind of intro.
Yeah, my eldest son, he is currently at university doing animated graphics.
You did a very good job.
Graphics, and he's hoping to be either in the games industry or the movie industry. So he put that together for me. I thought it was marvelous.
You should be proud of him for that because he did a really good job.
Yes. Yeah. So I just asked him to do me something, and he came up with the whole thing. The only thing I did was add the sound effects, but everything else, all the work and everything in the animation, he's done himself.
Excellent. Sorry, Les's cat got out, but he'll be back.
And the header and the little logo I have for my channel were made by my youngest son, who is just about to go to college to be a graphic designer. So
nice.
Two very talented boys who aren't interested in modeling, but they are very talented and very artistic.
Well, if they're working with 3D graphics and stuff, that's modeling on a computer scale.
Yes.
So they're essentially doing what you're doing, only they're using a computer to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, you should be very proud of them because that's some beautiful work.
Yes, they get all their artistic flair from their mother. I just put things together and paint them.
Well, I've seen your work. You do a little more than that.
Thank you.
But it's nice to know you throw some props your wife's way.
Yeah.
So you going to Telford this year?
I am hoping to. Yes, I have booked a hotel room for the Saturday evening. I shall probably travel down because I live in Scotland, so it's a 600-mile drive for myself. So I shall drive down Friday, stay at my mother's, and be there early for Saturday morning. And I'll
That'd be good to see you.
Saturday evening.
Thinking about bringing any of your kits to show?
I'm thinking of submitting my Y-Wing build, the one I'm doing for the Summer Sci-Fi SIG, into the competition. So
I remember that. We talked about how good that was a lot on the show.
Yeah.
Before you joined us for the very first time. What made you decide to come hang out with us in the Hangout?
I honestly don't know. I saw, because I didn't find ISM until about 8 months ago. I started watching some of Paul's videos, and then I joined the Facebook group and saw the Hangouts and kept thinking about it. I hadn't got a web camera, but I had got a mic. So I went and bought a webcam, which is the
C920.
That's the one, yeah. And I just jumped in one evening and haven't looked back. To be honest, it's a good laugh. Have some good times, and there's plenty of experience in there. If you've got any questions or any issues you're stuck with, so
or any really off the wall things to talk about.
Indeed, yes, there are some very, very out there conversations, shall we say?
Yeah, if you survive 3 hangouts with us, you're pretty well much in.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Some people don't survive past the first hour.
Yeah.
Especially if we're on a roll.
Or on eBay looking for stuff.
Oh, yeah, or on eBay looking for stuff.
Yeah.
That'll cost you, hanging out will cost you money too.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, no, haven't looked back since. It's been great.
Well, good, yeah, because it's been good having you in there.
Thank you.
When you go to build a kit,
yeah,
do you do a lot of research on it? And just how do you decide what you're going to do with it?
No, it's all done on the fly. The only thing I'll research is if I'm having trouble understanding the instructions, for example, a dragon kit, and you don't know where the bit that's not in the instruction goes. So I will research how the thing is put together. But when it comes to painting, camo schemes, no, it's whatever I feel like doing, whatever I fancy. I don't follow any sort of rule or regulations. For example, if you know something like the Y-wing and you know that the actual pilots wear orange and you know what the uniform looks like, then yes, I would follow it. I would do it the same colours, but they wouldn't be exact. You know, some people say, oh, you need such and such a colour to do Millennium Falcon. I would probably just find the closest colour and I'm happy with that. As long as I think the model looks good.
That's the perfect attitude.
Yeah.
We need more people with that attitude. There'd be less stress in the hobby.
Yes, indeed. So if I think it looks good, and most of the time, most people think it looks good. So I think they're quite rare, the people that are looking for things super accurate.
Right.
And I've done nothing against people doing it super accurate if that's the way you want to do it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's your hobby. Do it how you want to do it.
My model, it's getting the paint on that I want on.
Yep.
Like for the Sam's build, I wouldn't use anything. I'll be using all Tamiya colours. I'll just be using whichever pot I fancy using.
Nothing wrong with that. For a long time, that's all I had was Tamiya and Model Master.
Yeah. I've got no metal paints or anything like that. So.
Yeah. You still doing figure painting too?
I do have some Citadel stuff on the go at the moment. I've got a few little figures that I'm about to start painting up. So yeah, still doing some figures. So yeah, I'm still keeping my eye in there as well.
So what do
my
you find?
son's just bought a whole set of some Citadel figures and he asked me to paint them up for him. So
that's nice.
So I said yes because he made me the intro. So I said yes, I'll paint him up for him.
Yeah, for that intro, I'd make any model he wanted.
Yeah. So I do most of my hand painting with Tamiya colours as well. So brush painting, shall I say, not hand painting.
Finger painting.
Yeah, finger painting. So since you're into so many genres, which one do you find most difficult to do? Or most interesting?
I really like doing the sci-fi stuff. Star Wars, mostly. Like I say, the main things I've built so far have either been Star Wars, science fiction, or armor. So like I have a plane to build, so I'm looking forward to that, and the car which we're going to do for Sam's top of the morning.
Come on, weren't you?
I shall be able to give you a more of an answer after I've done those two.
All right. Where do you see yourself taking in the hobby in the future?
I'm not sure. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing at the moment, and see where it leads to. I've been practicing off camera doing inbox reviews and things like that because I find them quite difficult to talk about bits of plastic and a cardboard box. So I am practicing and practicing doing that, and hopefully we'll have some reviews. Hoping to do some more face-to-camera stuff. I tried my first one after suggestions from Paul and a few others in the Hangout. Suggested doing a face-to-camera. I hope that went all right for those that have watched it.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah, it looked good.
Hope to do some more of those, and then go through some of the kit I have that I use, because a few people have asked how I get my camera to the angle that I've got it. So I hope to do a video to show what I bought for the boom arm and the metal rods and things to make that up. So that'll probably be my next face-to-camera video.
So do you have any interest outside the scale modeling hobbies? What do you do outside the house?
No, not really. Watching sci-fi, reading sci-fi. I read an awful lot of science fiction. So, the other thing I do outside the house is work. So you don't want to listen about that. It's a nightmare.
Have when we talk in your videos and when you're speaking now, you're very articulate, very knowledgeable. Have you thought about doing any writing for any magazines or anything like that?
No. I'm not actually that articulate. It may seem that way, but no, not really.
Well, you seem more articulate than some of us.
Thank you very much.
Not Les, because Les is like an articulate genius.
A lot of years of yoga to get that right.
So how do you decide what kits to build?
My stash isn't very big. It's usually if someone buys me a kit, or if I'm walking around the shop and I spot a kit, I think, oh, I fancy doing that. And I'll buy it and do that. So there's no real push to do anything particular, or I don't go out of my way to find specific things. It's whatever catches my eye. I'll just take it off the shelf, pay for it, and bring it home.
Okay. Is there anything you haven't found in kit form that you'd like to see?
I would like to see some more science fiction stuff, some of the more obscure stuff, things like Firefly.
Yeah, that's my dream kit.
Some of the more obscure science fiction stuff I would like to see as models. Yeah, that's probably about it, really.
Yeah, there's a lot of Firefly fans out there who'd love to see some of that in plastic.
I have seen resin kits out there, but they're quite expensive for a little model of the Firefly, and I don't think it's really worth money. So I've not bought one. And the wife's a very, very big fan of Firefly, so I'd really like to build her a Firefly kit.
Yeah, I think
forever.
I think there'd be people all over Firefly.
Yeah, most definitely.
Have you considered doing any 3D printing or anything along those lines?
If 3D printers drop a little bit more, then potentially yes. With my son being a 3D graphic designer, yes, because I could draw him designs, he could 3D model it and then print it. There are a few things I've asked him to do for me already, because at the college he does have access to some high-grade 3D printers. So I'm hoping that he's be able to print me some stuff off.
You part of any modeling clubs or anything up there in Scotland?
No, there is a local club in Aberdeen City, and I keep meaning to go there. They meet once a month towards the start of the month, and I keep meaning to go across, but I keep either I'm busy doing something else or I don't have time to go. So I am planning to in the future. And see what they're like.
What about hobby stores? Is there a good selection of hobby stores up there? Because I know they're closing down around the States pretty quick.
No, there's one that is in Inverurie, which is probably about a 45-minute drive from here, but it only opens on 2 or 3 days a week. And the only other one is Hobbycraft, which doesn't have a great selection of stuff. So it's like I say, it's all Tamiya paint and Tamiya kits. There's some Revel stuff in there and some Airfix stuff, and that is pretty much it.
Well, that's a very good selection.
So,
Good thing we have the internet.
indeed, yes. So that's something maybe I'd like to do in the future, is open my own model shop. That'd be nice, like yourself.
Yeah, I finally got around to opening some hobbies. I run a hardware store, but we're putting some hobby stuff in there.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be the dream. Win the lottery and open a modeling shop.
Yeah, because you're not going to make a lot of money doing it, so you have to do it for the love of it.
Yes, indeed.
Which is the reason that we're doing this, because I enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
What kind of airbrush are you using?
I am using the Neo 4 Iwata trigger. I find it quite difficult to use the top button.
Yeah.
I did have my first airbrush was obviously a Chinese copy and one of the cheap compressors. So I upgraded my airbrush probably 4 months ago. And as I stated at the start of the program, I upgraded my compressor at the weekend. So I do plan to get a few more airbrushes. So it's a 0.35 needle, so I'd like something for doing just priming and things like that. So.
Do you find that it works well for you, though?
The trigger brush, yes. Yes, much more accurate with a trigger brush than with for myself, with the top trigger. I find it much easier and more accurate with the pull trigger.
There are some I've seen where you can get a trigger mechanism for your regular airbrushes.
Yes.
And I can't remember who does it right now. I'm sure Tim can tell us.
Yes.
No, he says he can't.
I remember there being the conversion, but I can't remember which manufacturer airbrush.
I think I want to do a grip and stuff for them.
Yeah, you can buy it for all normal airbrushes. You can buy a pistol grip, but all it does is just gives you like a large body there. But what it really is it's a moisture trap. It gives you a bit more to grab hold of. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. There was some conversions to convert this into an actual trigger, but I can't remember which manufacturer or which airbrush.
Yeah, I can't either.
No, I found it by accidentally. I found a different type of grip for the Iwatas accidentally, and I can't find it again. That's so annoying.
Well, I guess we can't help you with that, Carl.
No.
Really.
So when you buy a kit, you open it up. What's the first thing you do?
Check for the state of the sprues.
Okay.
Is what the condition of the kit is, if it's any good. And then read the instructions front to back, well, as much as possible, and see if there's anything unusual in the instructions that needs to be highlighted before you start building it. You know, if there's like 3 or 4 different versions you can do. So preparation is everything.
Yeah, well, with dragging instructions, you probably stop after the first step because it hurts your head.
Yeah.
I know it hurts my head.
Yeah.
Do you tend to primer before you put pieces together, or primer after you get it all?
I've only ever done that with one kit. I did it on the Bandai First Order Trooper, and I found that I used twice as much paint as I usually would.
Yeah.
So I've not done it since.
Okay. What do you use for weathering?
I use, for the most part, I was using oil washes. But I've just got some of the UMP clay washes,
okay,
which I'm currently using on the Y-Wing for the Summer Sci-Fi Sick. That's what I was doing last night. And then I use chalks. I have been using the chalks that are designed to go in hair. You can buy them off eBay, a great big huge box for like £3 or £4. And then I just scrape it off with a knife and decant it into bottles and use that many different colors in one box. So
I'd never heard of using those chalks. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so.
Are they relatively inexpensive?
Yes. If I find a box, there's someone just over here. So you have a box of hair chalk, like so, available on Amazon. And it's just a box full of many different coloured chalks.
Yeah.
So
That'd be good.
Scrape them off with a knife and decant them into bottles.
Yeah. Good for people on a budget or people just wanting to do their own.
I do have some of the Humbrol powders, which they're okay. Nothing wrong with them.
Well, I noticed on your shelf back there you got the Tamiya diorama paints.
Yes, I got those from Tim. I got them from Paul.
How do you find those?
I've not used them yet. I'm planning to use those on the main King Tiger when we get that onto the diorama.
Okay. I used their snow one on a diorama I did, and it went down really nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I've used.
Yeah, so like I say, I'm still building up paints and all the other bits and pieces. So
yeah, it's a time-consuming thing, but it's fun too.
Yes, it's an ongoing endeavor, shall we say?
Yep. And you still only, you don't have to have an entire range unless you're going to use them all.
Exactly. Yes.
Yep. I have an entire range, and I've probably only used half of them. Paul has every range known to man.
Yes.
But he is a professional.
Indeed, yes.
He's going to smack me at Telford.
No, I'm not.
And a modeler as well.
Yep. He's a professional and a modeler. So what kind of microphone is that you got there?
This is just a cheap one from eBay. I think it was £27 for the whole lot, the boom arm and everything. So
you sound very clear in that microphone.
Due to start with, so I will probably upgrade it. If I find myself using it more and more, then I will probably upgrade.
Well, you sound really good with it, so I was thinking it was a lot more of an expensive one.
No, it's just one of the cheaper models from Amazon.
So are you in your man cave, or are you sharing that with your wife?
This was my eldest son's room, and as he was leaving to go to university, I was moving things in.
Ah, good man.
I have the whole room to myself.
That's right.
I have my PC, which I do all my editing on, and then this whole side of the room is where I do the magic, shall we say.
So when you're doing a diorama, what's your favorite diorama product to like scenery and stuff?
My favorite diorama stuff is, if I can find it, it was just here, it's probably polyfiller, wall filler, and picture frames. So I don't buy anything specific just to do dioramas. Obviously, I've got the stuff up there which I've not used yet that I had at Paul, and I have some woodland scenic buffs and gravels, but for the most part it's things like polyfiller, or I have a big tub here of mixed herbs which smell really, really nice, but I use that for like
Get arrested for that.
It's legal here.
Yeah, not in Colorado.
and things like these tufts. These you can buy these for the railway models, and they are something like £10 a bag. But if you see Hobbycraft for these,
it's in bud form.
I know.
You can buy about 5 bags for half the price it would cost you for a railway stuff. So, and it's exactly the same. So shop around, you'll find alternatives everywhere.
Craig in the chat says noted. Nice one, Craig.
Nice.
All right, so I just have one more question, then we'll turn you over to these animals. What are some of your ideas to help keep the hobby growing in the future? How we can get more people and young people into it?
Just encouraging the younger generation. At the moment, I've got a work colleague whose youngest son is really interested in modelling, and I've got him at the moment. I bought him a Revel, one of the little Revel snow speeders. I don't know if anyone saw me building the German of the RAF ones a while back, and he was really excited because he watched my video, and I mentioned him in a video, and I've now got him building one, and he's doing like a picture series, and once he's done that, I will put him on the channel and So doing things like that, just encouraging kids to make things, put things together, make them excited and think it's great, and they will keep on doing it.
That's great. Well, I want to thank you for your time with me. I'm sure Les has got a question for you, so be ready for that. And we'll see if anybody else does too. Les?
Why, yes, I have a couple of questions, actually. My first question is, have you ever enjoyed powdered scrambled eggs inside a Turkish prison?
Not a Turkish prison, no.
Okay.
Good answer.
And more,
You grow man naked.
yeah, well, that was the follow-up. But no, I was going to ask, obviously, with your experience working offshore, have you ever contemplated, since you're a dio builder, of doing something along the lines of like replicating something that you worked on, like a rig or something like that, and doing that? Have you ever contemplated that?
I've seen some of the, because you can buy the kits for specific oil rigs. The local hobby club in Aberdeen are currently doing like a group build of a rig called the North Cormorant, which I have actually worked on. And they hand it around the group. So 1 week, one person will have it and they'll do a part of it. So they are doing a group build of it. And I've told them that they're going to really need to weather that thing down because the place is falling to pieces. Just a big pile of rust sitting in the ocean. So.
I'll see. There you go. Right up your alley then.
Myself, I don't think I would. I don't think it would interest me to build.
Yeah, after working out there, you're like, heck with all that.
It'd be like me building a Wendy's.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Then you could blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
See?
I can get you some detonators if you're interested.
Oh, there you go.
I'll be in Telford.
Okay, no, I was just wondering, or would you contemplate, is there other like life experiences? Because I mean, with dial builders, often, you know, they'll take like a subject, World War II's a very popular subject, or Vietnam, etc., and you know, make a diorama that's like expressing something. Would you contemplate doing that off of different life events?
Possibly, yes.
Okay, yeah, because I would too. I've seen things on illegal drugs that can be modeled.
Any other real questions?
Closed doors, I believe.
Sam, got any questions?
No, I think you've covered everything.
John?
I'm spoken to Karl.
Yeah, just how do you grow such luxuriant facial hair?
I've been growing this since I was about 22, so it's taken a very, very long time.
Rightio.
Yeah, there's one.
If I hadn't shaved since I was 22, I probably wouldn't be able to get in this room.
Oh, it has been trimmed since. That's not 22 years worth of it.
There is one question, Karl, and it's the usual question. Everybody's probably asked it before. If money was no expense, what would you buy, kit-wise?
I'd probably pay someone to design and build a Firefly kit.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer, yeah. Nice one.
That is one sexy looking spaceship.
To make the molds for a Firefly kit.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dan, you have anything?
Money was no expense because it's quite expensive to build the mold. So.
No, it's all been covered.
Okay. Tim?
Over to you, Tim. Yeah, wake up.
You're muted, Tim.
Oh, we could have some fun then, Brett.
Oh, sorry.
He's still talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what? Just as I'm about to start talking, she just answered.
Yeah.
Oh, Leslie! You muted me halfway through. I'm talking. Oh, hang on.
It's all gone wrong.
Hang on.
What are you doing?
This will be good.
What are you doing, Tim?
What are you doing?
What? There we go. Anyway. So.
Not that big, Andreas.
Yeah, don't listen to his questions. So, Bernard,
What's he been smoking while we've been out here? You've lost the plot.
Oh, dear.
It's the gift that keeps giving.
Pretend phone call like what? Yeah, it's idiot.
He's unreal.
Can you ask him a question, Tim, or what?
Really?
Oh, I was going to, but you muted me, so I thought I might as well take the phone call while she's ringing me and bugging me.
Do you a favour?
Oh. Yeah, so the 3D printing was had been covered regarding the future FUD modelling, which is quite good. Andreas is asking for one of his sensible questions out of the many weird ones he asked. What's your favourite country for tanks, and then what's your favourite country for aircraft?
Tanks is probably German.
Mm-hmm.
Because the variety they've got. And for planes, I don't really know. Probably British.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not a bad pick. But then, and then Harvoji.
Oh my God, Les, we've got a new name.
Oh, brilliant.
Peter. What's your favourite era for modelling? What's your favourite sort of time frame?
Well done, Tim.
OJ.
For armour, it is World War II.
Mm-hmm.
And for science fiction, it's whatever year it's in.
What, aircraft?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Right. Aircraft? World War II as well?
World War II as well, yeah.
Yeah. That's people's favourite sort of time.
Yeah. And for vehicles, it's probably going to be late 70s, early 80s.
Do you know, I wrote that down. I can't read half of what I've written there. Smooth. It says here, right, Smooth Workshop says you're into sci-fi. Are you a gamer then?
Yes.
Cool. What games do you play? Tetris, Mario.
At the moment, it's probably the only games I really play is World of Tanks, and single player stuff. Things like.
Tell people whatever is it Tat? I don't know what it is. What's your name on there?
Tim's a proper dad, isn't he?
Oh,
my nickname on World of Tanks
gamer
is
tag. He's trying to say.
My gamer tag is Dozer.
Pardon?
My gamer tag is Dozer.
Dozer. There you go. So if you want to see Dozer on there,
talking about gaming here on live chats, I just had to get that off my chest real quick.
so if anyone sees Dozer driving around in World of Tanks, everyone aim at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you're on his side,
give it your full load.
Yeah. Fully unload onto the Dozer. Karl saying, "What's your you into sci-fi books as well? Reading sci-fi reading. What's your book/author?
Say again, sorry.
What's your favourite book/author?
My favourite book is probably The Moat in God's Eye.
Ooh, that might be on the list.
And that is written by Jerry Purnell.
What's your favourite author then?
Probably Larry Niven.
Okay.
Things like Ringworld.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, let's just quickly go back because there was a question on there and I've read really bad. And it's Smoking Spitfire's question. And I've written it down and then I can't read my own writing. Which is probably
become a doctor, Tim.
Yeah. Which probably no one's actually surprised about, to be quite honest. So I say, Karl, what do you think of the fantastic plastic MAV from the Martian, and would you like to see any other Martian kits?
Don't know those kits, I'm afraid.
I did wonder because I was thinking I've heard of fantastic plastic, but that's quite a way out there.
Yeah,
we don't see a lot of. To be honest, so yeah, and that is me all done.
Excellent.
Thank you, Karl.
There we go. Thank you, Karl. Thanks for joining us for your Q&A.
Yep, nice one, Karl.
Q&A. You did a great job there, mate. Make sure you check out Karl's channel. It's making_models. There's a few people searching for you and couldn't find you. So making_models. I'm sure Karl will post in the chat now. You can see a link to his channel. Pop on over there, subscribe, watch some of his videos, say hello. And there we go. Excellent, Zen. Cheers, buddy.
Yep.
Thanks for Brett for the excellent questions as usual. Thanks for Andreas for the dozens of irrelevant questions in the chat. And thanks everybody else who gave a question as well. So there we go. Next week, if he's up for it, we'll have Les. I don't know if he's up for it. We kind of sprung it on him tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, we'll have Les on next week. So prepare for shade muppets, midgets, and naked.
Yeah, we'll get to the truth about what was really inside the vault of Al Capone.
And what goes on in that head?
You're not supposed to talk about that, Les.
Well,
he's not going to talk. He's going to describe it with interpreted
I'm
dance.
going to do it.
Okay, that's different.
On 1 foot.
That he can do. He just can't talk about it.
I'll grab a couple of grasshoppers out of the yard. We'll do a play.
So yeah, next week I have Les on. And that's it. So there we go. So we've still got Dan's have a look at your work. We're going to do that in a minute. Dan, you ready?
Yeah.
Woo! We'll do another giveaway, and then we'll hand you over to Dan. Have a look at what we've been building as well. And then we'll go over to Tim. Look at all the latest kit releases and what we've been building as well. Right, so the giveaway. Let's do the UMP Goodie Bag. So,
Oh, you were serious about a giveaway. Hang on.
I was.
I'm all just sitting here. Let's take it. Yeah, right.
Right, we're going to do a giveaway. Yay! So, UMP Goodie Bag, pack sanders, pick a pencil, stickers, card, bag, stuff. Doesn't come on the board because that'll never go through your post. And there you go. So all you got to do to win that is keep an eye out in the chat, keep an eye out for Les saying start numbers now. Pick a number from 1 to 1,000, one number only. We're running for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes up, we'll stop it. Do a live random number generator, and the closest person to that number will win the UMP Goodie Bag. If you don't win, you can buy them on the site. We do have them for sale, and they actually are on there. Yeah, you get sweets as well. Haribo sweets.
Harry Caribou.
Haribo sweets, yeah. And that's it. It really is that simple.
Okay, so down to the numbers, guys.
Hang on, guys. You're jumping the gun there. Jumping the gun.
Stop.
Yeah.
No, okay, you guys.
Okay.
Freeze, gopher.
Yeah, we're not doing it yet, guys. Les hasn't posted a thing in that chat.
Right.
Stop.
Excited, and they'll start going nuts. And
Yeah, Les hasn't posted anything yet.
someone pulls out a gun, and it all goes wrong.
It's all right. Yeah, it's a 4-star. Thank you, Seb. Gee.
I think Gee should be kicked out.
Oh, what's the Gee gun? That Gee gun. Sorry.
When you're all ready, we'll restart. And if not, we'll just skip this giveaway. Yeah, I'll ban him. We'll just run to go to the giveaway.
There you go.
We'll just stop.
I'll be happy with that.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah, Christmas says evening all. Hello, Chris.
hello, Chris.
Hey.
So how's the weather been over there, Paul?
It's actually quite nice today. It was forecast rain. So we didn't go out. Well, we did go out. We went out and got a fish for James, a new fish.
Oh, nice. What kind of fish you get?
A beta fighting fish,
Excellent.
which he loves. So he spent the whole day hiding behind the filter.
Nice. What's the name?
I want to call it nunchucks.
There you go.
That's a good name.
He goes to, will they fight? I said, do you want some more guppy? He goes, no, I don't want guppies. What fighting fish? Because I mentioned to him the other day. And he said, will they fight with the guppies? And said, I doubt it. So he's happy with that. Hopefully it'll make an appearance. So we went out and got that. We dropped the post off for UMP.
Nice.
We got a bite to eat. A little bit of a general. You know.
How are the roads out there?
Roady. Very roady.
Nice.
Rodeo.
Yeah.
Black.
Buds.
Butters. Ghost Butters.
Butters. But yeah, what are the roads like in Colorado? Are they good? Are they tarmacky or?
Mine are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But than that, yeah, we had a good day. We're going out tomorrow with the boats. That'll be good. I hung out with you guys this afternoon. Did a little bit of work on my car, which you'll see in a bit. And yeah, I've got loads to talk about all night.
Excellent.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
going to get a car tomorrow.
Huh?
I'm going to get a new car tomorrow.
Why are you guys getting a new car?
What car are you getting then? Is that?
Yeah, we getting some.
If she wants a Hyundai Tucson diesel thing,
Oh,
Yeah.
what kind of?
Where are you nicking that from? What part of the town are you nicking that from?
I've actually ordered it. Les, it's ordered. No, the boys are bringing it. No, I'm only joking. It's I don't drive now. The wife drives, so it's her car. It's not mine. So I just nod and say yes, and that's nice. You know.
Yes, darling. Okay, darling.
You
What
can
kind
use
of
it
MPG
right
was
around.
it that time?
Hmm?
What kind of MPG were you get?
Something like 60.1 miles to the gallon.
Wow.
And that's really good. It suits me because it's high up. The car's high up.
Yeah, makes it easy.
It's a lot easier for me to get into. Yeah. That's about it.
Gil's right. Gil's on the ball. I got all night. If anyone knows us, we can talk all night. And talk about,
Oh, we can waffle along.
what have you been up to today, Tim? Any interesting cars and work?
What have we had in today? No, it's been a really quiet day. Done a couple of trackers on some Jags. We had a lovely Mercedes SLS come in. Oh, man, that thing sounds awesome when you start it up.
V12, yeah?
No, that's the V8.
Oh, right, okay.
The
You
engine,
do the munch run in it.
massive long bonnet with an engine sat right back underneath the dash. Oh, it's such a lovely noise from that.
I was going to say, if we see one more number, it's done.
Yeah. And what we did have in was an absolutely horrible Lamborghini Gallardo.
The gliders aren't that nice, are they? They're definitely.
This one was just.
I wouldn't say no.
Oh no! It came in sounding like a V8 when it has a V12. It didn't.
And it came in sounding like a V8, left sounding like a V6.
Well, there you go, guys. There's a nail in the coffin. Dan, are you ready?
Yes, I am ready, mate.
Okay, well, we're going over to Dan, but there goes a giveaway. No worries.
Yeah.
That saves me a bit of postage. So Dan's going to have a look at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum.
All right, excellent.
Dan.
Is that me sharing?
It is.
Yep, you are sharing. Hello, it's Paul.
I'm going to put this goodie bag thing away till next week.
That sounds like a plan.
There we go. Over you go, Dan.
I'll put that one there and do that.
Isn't that?
Jamie.
He's going to be trolling. Still putting numbers in. Off you go, matey.
This is El Capitan on the forum. And he's got his base colours done on his Rebel 148 Eurofighter Typhoon for the Warring Weather GP.
Nice.
The underside is Tamiya acrylic XF19C grey. Camo is Tamiya acrylic XF52 flat earth and XF61 dark green.
I like that.
The brown has some discoloration from the blue tack. Use white.
For the moisture though, the camo pattern's nice and tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd leave that slight discoloration in.
Yeah, I would as well.
Yeah, I quite like that. That's like a happy kind of accident thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Nice camo. Very nice.
But white tack works better than blue tack.
Yeah, white tack doesn't even rest you brand.
But I would leave. Yeah, I'd leave that brown alone. That looks. Yeah.
I'd leave it be.
Yeah, that looks nice.
This work, right?
I like it.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, John.
Oh, good job.
W. Yeah, this is Special RB 148 AJ37 Vigor. Yep, indeed.
Anyone who does that camo pattern's got my respect.
Yeah.
Because it's a pig to do.
He's got most on it done, believe it or not.
Yeah. Awesome, nice one, John.
Just got the side and black bits left. Then to do some bleaching and post shading. All the painting is done. Using Mr. Paint's Swedish Air Force colours over UMP black primer. But that looks wicked, that does. That looks, scarily out of my skill set, I'm afraid.
John, did you use the give me a sec. The stencil set, the mask set from the things we sell, and I can't think of the name.
Models.
Who?
Maestro.
Thank you, Maestro. The Maestro models mask set. Did you use that, or did you make that yourself? Just out of interest.
Yeah, it'd be nice to, if he's done it himself, then even more props to the fella.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful kit. It's a really nice kit, that as well. Really, really.
Yeah, I've always liked the shape ever since I've seen this thing. I've always liked the shape of the plane.
It's one kit in my display case that will never ever be sold.
I know.
But it does look good in person because I've seen it.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, it does look nice.
And this is One Mac, aka Al McNeish. And he's saying here, having completely fluffed up the previous paint job, progress this week looks took a step back, stripping of the Tamiya paints and UMP primer with Mr. Colour leveling thinner. Damn.
Yeah. He had a bit of a mistake, and he spent the entire evening with us and a hangout of the night getting all his paint off.
Yeah, I heard some interesting adjectives.
Yes, John, you got to put your headphones in. I think, but you get a little bit of feedback. For those that don't know, and I didn't know either, it was passed on by Norman D in the chat there. If you use Mr. Hobby leveling thinner, it'll strip paint off and doesn't affect the plastic at all.
Yeah.
And it takes the paint off in seconds.
Yes, yeah.
And it does not affect the plastic at all. Clear parts, anything. And it's brilliant. And what best thing to do I found was use your brush, get most of it off, and then load some into your airbrush and jet wash it off.
Ooh.
And it works absolutely fantastic.
Top tip.
Yeah, it's from Norman. No, I was like, no. He's like, yeah. I was like, no, I never thought it wouldn't affect the plastic, and it doesn't. It's brilliant. So, yeah, a bit of hard work, Al, but you'll get it back, mate.
Yeah.
We have faith.
Yeah, we have faith.
You the man.
Can't stop numbers, but we got faith.
John in the chat says it was a mask set.
Yeah, did you have any problems with it, John? Did you notice the upside down bit set of instructions? The one that baffled my head for about 2 days.
Yeah, I was in the hangout when that was happening.
Yes, that was confusing.
Yeah.
And this is Stuart Clark next.
Nice.
Stuart.
This is 135th Tamiya Tiger 1 from 1970. Almost as old.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
Release images, me.
Yeah, the last time that he was in on the hangout, he was working on this.
He's been working on it for quite some time.
Yeah.
I think.
And he started his base coat. He's used UMP black primer, followed by a coat of Vallejo German dark yellow primer.
Cool. Yeah, looking good. Stuart's another person that pops into our hangouts from time to time. He's a lovely guy. Really nice guy.
Very nice, and he's looking forward to starting to weather in the beast. This is Shepsy. And this is his Airfix 148 Spitfire Mark. Oh, me.
Where are you? 5B, mate.
Is it 5? Do you know what? I was going to say 5, and I thought, no, I'm not saying.
The next time you're on a hangout for the week, I'm going to teach you Roman numerals.
Well,
Well, easy, really easy, but I'm going to sit and teach you, mate. And Tim can sit in and help as well.
A little bit of learning.
Learn.
I don't know why they can't just use regular numbers, though. Do you know what I mean?
It ended up terrible.
And yeah, anyway, this week he's been painting the markings using masks. He's created with Tamiya masking sheet. He used the kit decals as templates for shapes, etc. That looks good. I do like that. This is his first attempt. Although not perfect, example, the black lines on the wings are a little thick. It's fine. I think the markings look much more natural than decals, and he's really happy with it.
That's looking nice.
He's used Tamiya paint, and now has a couple of coats of aqua gloss ready for the remaining smaller decals. But that does look really good. I like it when folks paint markings instead of just stickers. Scott, 2 Kids No Sleep. Hello, Dano, and everybody else. Yeah. It took over a freaking year to commit to completing it, but it's done. It's Revels 1 3/90th scale, Boeing 747-200 airliner.
Looking nice.
It's model XV11B. I knew we were going to do that. I knew we were going to do something like that.
17.
Yeah, that what John said.
Oh, there's a brilliant troll for every week. I'm kind of lost there as well.
I'm going to say that's just. I knew Scott was going to do something like that though. UMP white primer as his final paint with North American Future for shine.
I like it.
He's used Tamiya royal blue for the tail. Love the colour with lacquer as dilutant. Bare metal foil on the wings and tail stripe. Dark mylar plastic sunglasses trimmed up for the pilot's cabin window with cut plastic frames. White LED light inside the cabin for the cabin lights, and a red LED top sight light.
Whistle Music in the chat says that's where his dad flies.
Nice.
Cool.
Ball's getting there. Wow.
But yeah, he's done a great good job with that. I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
And he says, up on the desk next is a Revel 125th Porsche 911 and the 116th Fujimi Ferrari F40.
God, he's held on to that Porsche for a bit.
Yep.
A week. Just a week.
Well,
Hero Sam.
He's in a meeting at the minute, but hopefully. He's getting a visit with Lysis on Saturday and Saturday.
Oh, it's a bromance.
Ooh.
They did.
I hope they get a room.
Oh.
Kinky.
And speaking of Lysis, this is him next. With the Horsey and the Raiden Dawn, he started his own summer sci-fi entry, the 148 Hasegawa VF-1S Strike Valkyrie. Not a lot to look at yet, but cockpit is assembled and most of the main fuselage is put together with a bit of P going in as I go. I spent 30 minutes with my nose in the carpet looking for a part that jumped from the tweezers. I managed to fly across the room. It's a fun kit so far, though the mould is clearly a bit long in the tooth. Some flash here and there, some fit issues. Hopefully I can have something more interesting to look at by next Friday.
Nice. I always like seeing what he's up to.
Yeah, it's always different.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That's cool.
Bob M. I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
He's finally back at his 125th Revell 41 Chevy pickup while waiting for the next round of GBs to start. The paints are mostly Tamiya with an aqua gloss clear coat. Good man. Look at that shine though, just from aqua gloss.
Beautiful.
Those are very good.
See that, Tim?
Yeah, shut up.
I threw one of those kits in the box you're about to get.
Yeah.
What are those?
Yeah, 47 Chevy or 41 Chevy.
Ooh.
Because I thought you could do something like that with it.
Yeah, do something nice with it, Tim.
That is lovely. I like the idea of wood as well. I like wood.
Truck bed, stakes and steering wheel are simulated wood using oils and Tamiya clear yellow and red mixed for the varnish effect. A little bit of scratch building for the wiring harness, fuel line and radiator hose. Been a fun build and a nice break from all the WW2 aircraft it's been building. Still lots of final assembly and details to add. I do like that though.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
Yeah, it looks good.
Those are beautiful.
Tommy Calander next.
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, there's not much interesting stuff on the bench right now. Most of the action is around it. He's building a new spray booth with some storage facilities as well. Cool.
I love how we can type stuff on our phone. It pops up on the down screen. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it? It's pointless to try and build any models until the most dusty jobs have been done. So his whips were placed in sealed boxes, and he hopes to finish next weekend so he can get back to modeling again.
I just like the fact that he's carved his man cave into the White Cliffs there.
I was about to say, that's a nice wall he's got.
Ooh, look at the size of that thing.
Is that thing?
Yeah, this is a Aurora 145.
Oh, that's what's his name, Bradley? Yeah.
Hey, Bradley.
Howdy all is just starting his Revel 1
Dude.
2700th Imperial Star Destroyer. This thing is enormous. So far, the kit is going together really well. If you're a Star Wars lover and have a place to store it, he highly recommends it from what he's seen so far.
That's awesome.
That's huge.
Jamie, I will drive down to you and I will kill you.
I'll give you gas money.
Sleep with your eye open, boy. I will find you.
Do you want his address?
And we're going to
Jamie's his name takes apart the entire beginning of his message. You don't see.
Yeah.
Jamie Rich Bitch the Third.
I'm still going to drive to his house and beat him to death with his slippers.
You're in Telford.
Oh, yeah, even better. Tied to a lamppost outside.
We forgot about that.
I did forget about that. Anyway, we'll move swiftly onto Facebook, and this is Darren Hoyle. And this is Mini Art Budapest 1945 Dio. It's going to have a Tiger One breaking cover through the front. That's the plan. It may change.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's going to be cool, huh?
That will be cool, yeah.
That's a nice dial, that.
It won't look as plasticky next time, hopefully.
Well done getting that together, full stop.
This is cool. I like this.
Look at landing on them wings.
Wow.
Silver Mondragon. Yep. He definitely finally, to say his mojo, he reckons his mojo's a bit waning at the minute, but I don't think it is.
Doing good work. Those Badger Minotaurs are great paints.
Yeah, the Minotaurs.
Oh dear. Yeah, this is Gilbert Mondragon, and he's working on the Games Workshop Saint Celestine.
Celestine.
Celestine, yeah.
He needs to smooth out the face tones and work a bit more on the eyes yet. Yeah, eyes. Blue Magenta is Badger Ghost Tint, and the gold is a mixture of Vallejo Liquid Gold and AK True Metals.
I love that blending on the wings.
Oh, that's awesome, isn't it?
The thing to remember is she's 28 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tiny. Yeah, it's very, very small.
That is stunning, isn't it?
But yeah, I think he's finding his groove right. To say his mojo's supposed to be waning, I don't think it is.
Well.
And I like this one too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna butcher his name though. Marcin Eckhard.
I'll do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just reading as it says it.
That's nice.
You'll get one and all, Beardy. This is Justin. He's Academy 172, A10 Thunderbolt 2.
Yeah, you gotta love a hog.
And he's built it out of the box. Mixed colour paints with some Tamiya and Revel acrylics in the mix. Markings from Iraq 2003. Overall look inspired by a quick photo essay about Thunderbolts, currently stationed in Kuwait. He's painted each panel individually on a black base coat, weathering done with oils only.
Yeah, that's looking nice.
Yeah, that looks cool. See, Scott's normal look. Cheers for that, Scott. Thanks very much, mate. And hello back to you, mate. See, that's just a normal comment from a normal person. You sick and twisted individuals. This is John Headboard now. And here's one of his projects he's got running on the bench this week. It's ISM's 135th Horch 108 Type 40 World War II German personnel car. And as per most ISM kits, in his experience, there's a lot of parts you got to like building. He's used AK Interactive black base and various extreme metals for the metallic parts, mainly steel, and UMP's Ultimate Primer Black and Tamiya XF84 Dark Iron for the chassis. It's straight out of the box and a most enjoyable build so far. And that will look cool.
Looks good, doesn't it?
I'm going to start switching this chat off every week now.
Wow, it's going then.
I did do it on Chrome. No, on Safari, and it's coming from Chrome.
Custom, right?
Yeah, and I hate my life because I don't know how that works. This is Mac McCartney, and this is his Warhammer Razorback. And that's all I have to say about it.
They're cool looking models, aren't they?
Yeah,
I must finish mine off. I have got one to finish off that I started last year.
I thought yours was finished.
No, not quite.
No.
Very, very close, but nearly.
Oh.
But yeah, that's his Razorback, and it looks pretty cool. This is a yellow car now from Anthony Mitchell. He's working on his Bel Air. It's an AMT kit. It's in 1/25th scale.
Yeah.
Loads of flash, but a nice kit. He's painted it in Badger Mustard Gas Yellow and White.
That's a good.
Yeah, I like the 57s.
Be a hard colour to do, wouldn't it, yellow?
Mustard Gas Yellow. It's very nice.
I was going to say that.
Rolls off the tongue.
Oh, yeah.
He's driving it around Geneva.
His eyes water. Antonio Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Another another John Sharp. And
Yeah.
He's working on his diorama that he's doing right now. He's using a 1/35th Tamiya French armored car carrier. The Renault UE Chenelet. The UE. It has no special meaning, apparently. It's just a chronological letter code. It's also used in reality and scale base and building, still waiting for another one, and civilian figures from MK35. Carrier is now painted with Tamiya XF51 khaki drab.
It's going to be nice.
Well, that will look cool.
Yep.
He must have a massive house with the amount of stuff he builds.
Yeah, he's got a lot of room to store and display it all.
Somebody's laughing, so it's making me. I'm just all on you. When you go to sleep at Telford, make sure your door's locked. Yeah. This is Ian Taylor now, and he's been busy over the last week building a man cave. Although it's not finished, are they ever? But usable, so he's got back in about. He's got back in about the Tamiya Tiger 1. It's almost ready for primer. Has to be said too. He's loving these ultimate sanders. Good sanders they are.
Very nice.
Didn't think they'd be that much different to the cheap Poundlanders he was using before, but couldn't have been more wrong.
There you go. And apparently, other people said case closed.
Yeah.
Right.
I do like the look of that tiger too.
Yes. Well, tiger's a tiger, though, isn't it? Sadly.
Yeah, it's always got a tough look to begin with, doesn't it?
Well, you know, there's only so many yellow tigers you can look at. You know. And I know, but I'm not an armored person, so you know that's just my opinion.
That's nice.
This is Taylor Brown next, and this is his roadkill build. It's his number 7 apparently. He's going to be replicating the leaf blower Monza Land Speed Racer, a 1978 Chevrolet Monza by MPC.
Cool.
So far, it's used Model Master grey primer, Model Master aluminium, testers flat black, testers flat red, testers gloss orange. Basically, roadkill theory is for this is to see how much boost you can get from 5 leaf blowers as a substitute for forced induction. I have no clue what that means.
So forced induction's like a turbo or a charger.
Pushing yours through it.
They're using electric fan. I've seen it before. You used to be able to buy it, or I used to work at Halfords. There's a company that sold an electric fan. You'd fit in line on your air intake to give it more power.
See, I ain't got a clue. I put petrol in one end and jump in it at the other, and then drive at 100. I have no clue what happens under that bonnet or anywhere else. I just don't care as long as it moves.
Basically, you put more air into an engine, you get a bigger bang.
Yeah.
I do believe that right there is what is aiming to replicate.
Yeah, that's it.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah.
It reminds me of an Opel Manta a little bit.
Yeah.
It does a little bit. This is Andy Thatch. And he's almost done on his 1/35th Menking Tiger. Just a final matte coat to do.
That's cool.
I like the camo on that.
I like the camo on that. See, that's the difference. That's not a yellow tiger. It's a camo tiger. Do you know what I mean? It's something different to look at.
You know?
That's all the differences. It's not heavy,
Yeah, it looks good. That I do like that.
So that's nice.
I like it a lot. Blue Carswell.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lovely little Jaguar.
He's finally got his new bench up and running, and he's used this Italieri 172 Jaguar GR1 kit as a bit of a mojo builder. He's finished with Surf War livery, used in a 50-50 mix of Tamiya XF57 and 59 over UMP black primer. Gloss coat was Tamiya clear mixed with Mr. Leveling thinner, weathered with a mix of UMP dark dirt and concrete washers, and matte coated with Testers dull coat. Out of the box build with the addition of a scratch built FOD cover and Edward remove before flight tags.
Nice job there.
Yeah, he's doing it.
From Mojo Builder though, he's done well there, I think.
Oh, too right.
Yeah, it's a bit of more than just a mojo builder, huh?
Yeah, that looks good.
Good.
I do like that. Uh-oh, big scratch building.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
good.
Huge.
This is Rich Builds. If anybody wants to go and see some wicked scratch building, go and check richbuilds.com out. It's wicked. Richard Alsbrook has had a slow bench week for him, but he's made a start on his post-apocalyptic game board. It's 1/2-inch ply with skip salvaged XPS foam for the roads. Early days yet. Get a week and it'll be completely different. There'll be 4 buildings on there and it'll look loads better.
It'll be unbelievable.
Yeah, it will look pretty good. I don't know where he's going to put it. He might have to eat it off it.
I know it's supposed to be a piece for a game. I can't remember what game he said it was. So I don't know if it's going to stay with him or if it's actually going to go to a shop or something for people to game on.
I don't know.
I think what he's saying is he's designing it so it's fairly flat with the buildings removable, so you can then store it vertically.
Ah,
All right.
good thinking.
Oh, that's cool.
This is Andrew. Hey, Karl.
Hey!
Hey, that's nice.
I like this. This is really coming on this. This is Tamiya Mini 1/24th scale. He's been working on the base. He's primed in UMP Black primer, then a base coat, a mixture of Vallejo Air Camo Brown and US Dark Green. Auto mix static grass and tufts used. The small stones are cat litter, unused. But it does look good. I like the direction he's going with it. Nick McVeigh next. He's making progress on his special Hobby Tempest Mark V. See, he's done the right thing there, look. See, look. Pay attention, people. Right there. Just there. Numbers, real ones. Fuselage is now together and seems all cleaned up. And the nose section now fits after a significant amount of sanding and re-riveting. He's now working on the wingy bits and thinking he may need to break out his new sanders. Burn these ones out. Yeah, I've heard the take a little tweaking here and there. Or butchering, John.
Yeah, breaking out every form of cutting implement you own.
This is Michael Benjamin Mitchell now, and he's working on a classic moulding of Revell's 1/144th scale space shuttle stack kit. Colours on the tank body are white ensign, Russian Navy, deck red, and the band around the tank is white ensign, US Coast Guard spar tan. Most of the tank lines are painted Gunzi Sanyo Mitsubishi Cowling black, and the others are the same colour as the tank band. Boosters are painted in Humbrol satin white, while the bands on the boosters is still painting, but they are Humbrol matte black. The yellow and red bands are from Testis square bottles, both flat colours. Still got a lot of work to do. We're painting and assembly. Those bands on the boosters are hand painted. Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's a lot of work in it. Scott Shorey. I'm going to pronounce it that way because that's what it looks like to me. This is Tamiya's M41 Walker Bulldog.
Nice. Got some nice colours on that.
Hopefully, near final weathering details. But yeah, that looks really good. I like that. I seen that earlier while I was fishing, but I couldn't comment because the internet was a bit sketchy. But it does look good.
It's funny that when you're sat by the side of a lake, you don't get the greatest phone reception or internet.
You know, in the middle of nowhere, it's bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah. I go fishing, I get no phone reception whatsoever.
It will just come in and go in. It was just a bit iffy. This is Matthew Strawn next. This is Tamiya 1/32 Spitfire. He's painted the roundels and stripes. He's made his own mask with a compass cutter and Tamiya stencil paper. The entire model is painted with Mr. Colour and Tamiya paint. Still a lot of work to do.
That's cool.
But yeah, that looks good. See, again, somebody
Nice.
there's markings on and it looks proper. Oh, that was so close to nearly clicking on that, Les. So that was just like so close, so close. I'm going to move it down there, in fact. This is Jamie Alexander Dart of Dart Modelling fame. And he's been working on his 148 Edward F104 this week. He's got the fuselage halves together, but have run into quite a few fit issues because of the resin. With a lot of CA glue and sprue glue. He thinks he's fixed them. It's got quite a bit of rescribing and replacing raised detail, but after that, it should be ready for primer. Cheers, Dan.
Yeah, nope, that's I've been watching him. He has been fighting it, but it's got it together.
Has he tidied his bicycle?
I thought he said he tidied his bench.
I think this might be a more tidy.
Yeah, that's pretty tidy.
Yeah, that's it's still got about 4 inches extra to work on there, look. This is Tyler Cross next. This is Hasegawa's motorized 1/450th scale HMS Vanguard.
Cool.
Not the best kit in terms of accuracy or fit, but it's going to cruise the high seas in my pond, so he's not bothered.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's used UMP white and black primers for the base coat, Tamiya NATO black and deck tan, and Model Masters light ghost grey for the paintwork so far.
Cool.
I do hope he's going to shoot it and sink it. That'd look cool.
Yeah, it's motorised. You can take it in the bath with you.
Ooh, even better. Bubbles in the bath. My eye for Windy Bottom.
Oh, you're on a monkey in the bath.
This is, I'm going to say Adam Height. If I've butchered your name, I apologise. And here's his finally complete, or as close as he can get before going insane. Airfix 124 Hurricane. Started very nicely, the cockpit went together very well. However, once the fuselage halves and wings got involved, it went downhill. He's painted it using paints through the Neo for Iowata. Won't need problems. Built with Tamiya tools, Tecmod decals, pretty much all of his filler too. The end product represents Hawker Hurricane RFF flown by Ace. Ace pilot of 303 Squadron RAF.
Good dog.
Little urban nowits.
Yeah. Hurricanes will always hold a special place in his heart. Some of the live crew know why. Won't be jumping to build another one of this kit, however. It looks good. It looks really good.
Yeah, I think he flew one of those, didn't he?
Ooh. He must have got small feet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many places that joke could go, but I'm going to park it right there and move on to James Skiffy.
There we go.
We're one.
And he's been working on his base for the end of his nigh build.
Good man.
It's a small 10 by 15 centimeter photo frame with styrofoam base with sandbag made from gas clay. With scratch built duckboard and wall, and it's all now ready for priming.
Nice. It's looking good, huh?
Better late than never.
Yeah.
But it is, yeah, it will look pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a nice little trench.
Just in time for next year's buddy build.
That's right.
Oh, this is Ranald Drunkenart Duncan. In his first go at 148 scale, it's an Edward BF109 E4 Weekend Edition. He's got a trophy pack to do after this one. He's painted it with the Leo Model Air Luftwaffe set. He decided to build it in flight rather than on its wheels. He's going to make a stand for it once it's done. Also started to wear the underside with oil paint. Lots more to do. He's looking for a seated pilot. If anyone can suggest where he can get one, we'll be working on more weathering tonight while watching the live show.
Tell you what, that's a big donut he's got it sitting on, isn't it?
I thought it was a pie ring.
It looks a bit stale though.
Yeah.
It looks chewy.
It's looking good.
But yeah, if anybody knows of a sitting pilot, let Ranald know. This is after one.
Oh, they're out there. They're out there. I'll check quickly.
This is Charles Stanhope. And he's calling this done. The Edward BF 109 in 1/32 scale. He's going to be moving on. Reverting a Spitfire that is started. It's completed with final wash of UMP black weathering wash. Shameless plug. This is not as bad as I thought it would end up, to be honest, but it's his first attempt with the airbrush. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does look good.
First attempt, I think that's really, really good.
Yep, did well. Very clean.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Onwards and upwards. You can never stop learning.
No, it's true.
Stop learning. And I'm afraid that's me done.
Well, that's an excellent.
Well done, Dan.
Nice one, Dan.
Well done, everyone.
I don't have a fancy pants slide like Tim.
Oh, all right, all right, all
You
right.
don't need one, Dan.
Yeah.
Right, just quickly, PJ Production make a 148th German fighter pilot seated.
There you go, Ranald, if you're watching.
PJ Production.
There we are. Nice one, Dan. That's another shared their work. Keep an eye out for next week's posts and thread on the forum. Get your work up there and we'll show it next week.
There you go.
There you go. Well done, everybody. Right. Should we have a look at what we've been building, haven't we?
Yeah.
Then we'll go to you, Tim. You ready, Tim?
Oh, I'm always ready.
Right, let's start with Brett.
I spent the most time working on the T90. I want to get this done for Andreas's build.
Nice.
See lots of PE all over this thing.
That's nice, Brett.
Ah, the turd fell off.
Oh, no.
That's okay. It wasn't glued on anyway. So that's really the only thing I've been working on this week.
Cool. It is a beautiful kit.
I don't want John to be the only finisher.
Yeah.
Probably not quite as another one.
Dan.
Hello. I've been working on my little SWAT man. Hang on.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
He's got arms on now, and I've just started to paint the SWAT thing tonight.
Got good detail on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got excellent detail. I've got another SWAT one to paint on his back, and then obviously a little bit of dry brushing here and there to make it look better. But he's got arms on now. I'm happy-ish with his shoulders. I don't know if I'm perfectly happy, but I'm happy-ish. He's all painted now. He's all got his blue on and whatnot. And I've half painted. His AR-15. He's got his. I don't know if you can see red in there. He's got his sights and his
That's a good job on those.
night vision lens. I've got all the middle section to paint in a gunmetal colour, I do believe. And then I've got his face to do. Well, technically, it's only like little bits, you know, like goggle shapes on his eyes. Right. Ish. But I've only got that bit to paint, and then his eyes. And then his little 9mm pistol to paint. But that's what I've been working on ish, here and there.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Good stuff. On to Les.
Yeah, well, this week I've continued work on my Panzer III here, and I've been adding different pieces of photo etch and stuff. I've got a little bit of stuff still left to do on the fenders plastic-wise, but then I've just got a bunch of little extra greeblies like hooks and lights and stuff to actually put on that are photo etch. This has been my second round working with the stuff, and it's obviously, I mean, it is worth it because it does add the detail to it, but my eyes are definitely having issues with it. So, I mean, I can do one or two of these things, and I've got to take a break for a few minutes, otherwise I'll end up cross-eyed. But definitely worth it if you can get into it and you can handle it. So, yeah, I've been having fun with that, and I'm hoping that by sometime next week I'll be getting it into primer and start the painting process with it.
Excellent, mate. Good work.
Yes, thank you, sir.
There's progress as well. Carl?
Oh, hang on, commerce. Better mute myself.
No.
So this week I was supposed to have been gloss coating the Men King Tiger, but I've not had a chance to because I've been concentrating on my Y-wing for the Summer Sci-Fi Sick, which is here. But if you want to take a good look and see some proper pictures and stuff, head on over to the forums.
Yeah,
Take
forums over there, yeah.
loads of pictures on there of this build. So, and while I've been waiting for things to dry on that, I also have started Tamiya's Tiger 1 mid-production
Excellent.
this week. So that's what I've been up to this week.
Very nice. Excellent progress again. Very cool. Cheers, Carl. Sam?
Oh, I've got the T-bird, which this one is Brett sent me. This lovely little kit. Tonight I've just put on the rear light cluster and I've just glued in the front artificial lights, the silver. So it's sitting there and I don't want to move it, to be quite honest with you. Also, I've been working on Tamiya P34, the turtle, because I've ordered it in 1/12 scale as well.
Very nice.
So I wanted to get into this. It's a lovely little kit. Really nice detail on the engine of it. I've got some of the body panels cut out and just set in, you know, this sort of thing. So that's as far as I've got. I didn't get anywhere near as much work I wanted to get done today because of issues with the laptop I will not go into.
Yeah.
But that's been me. As I said, that's finished. It's just drying out, so I'll lift it next Friday.
Some pictures on forums.
Yeah.
Nice one. Nice one, Sam.
No problem.
John?
Yes. Not a huge amount this week. I've finished off the Sherman Firefly by Dragon. Fully, all the weathering on that is done with UMP washes and then dried out as pigments.
Sweet.
A few little nods there to the TV series and movie, which some people might spot. Then I finished off the little Hasegawa Eggplane P40 Warhawk.
Very fun, those things.
Oh, lovely. Right, yeah, just easy to put together, easy to paint, just fun.
Good fun.
Then I think that's dry now. Made a start, inspired by Tim's showing on last week's show, one of the Takom AMX 1375s.
Nice.
This is the one with the anti-tank guided missile launcher mounted in front of the turret.
Yeah.
Lovely little kit. Went together really well, apart from slight issue with the oscillating turret having a big rubber bit in there, which didn't fit too well, but we soon bodged it into place. And the other thing I started yesterday was the Games Workshop Warhammer 40,000 Tau Hammerhead gunship.
Oh, very nice.
Which just slight overkill on the main gun on the top, I believe.
You've been quite a week then, John.
Yeah, so for me, that's not a huge amount. I've been quite busy this week doing other things. But that's me for the week. That's all I've done.
Good stuff, John. Timbo?
I've been doing more stuff on the wing sounds, and I've been doing. Hang on, see if I can try and get it to in any way focus in on the prop. Nah, I'll give up on that. Anyway, been painting the prop. Oh, there you go. It's showing. There you go. You can just see the stripes in it from to try and make it show it's laminated bits of wood. I've been painting that. Also been getting all the, I think they're the spars, all the little bits.
Oh, got clips.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Loads of those painted. I'm waiting for little jars to turn up for the.
Jarlets.
Hey.
Jarlets.
Little medicine pots so I can mix up the paints to go on the wings as I'm waiting for that. All the underwings are done. Just waiting for that stuff to turn up now so I can get on with that. Other than that, just been doing some little bits. Little things you can't see on the camera. I've got
Facebook on the forum.
Yeah, I've started a thread on the forum. It's not up to date fully because I've been slow. I'm not going to chuck all the pictures on there at once, but it will be getting up to date over the next week or so.
Yeah, excellent. Nice one, Tim. Right, I have one completed. My Africa twin is complete. I'm not going on the bench because I don't want to wreck it, but I will very, very quickly take you over to the display cabinet. I can't see because I've got to turn around. It's an Australian version.
Oh.
Yeah, as you see, kind of overtowers the 12 scale bikes.
God, that's huge.
But it's in there. It looks awesome, and I'm going to do a bench update maybe tomorrow, and I'll get it all set up in the proper booth and lighting and do a little turntable thing on it. But that is a stunning kit, absolutely beautiful. I completely fluffed up the bodywork. It's 2K clear and 2 parts touched each other, and anyone's ever used it, it glues better than any glue known to man. And it ripped off a decal and ruined one of the panels. So I'm waiting to reorder. I'm going to completely redo them all. We're going to hopefully take it to Telford. And I thoroughly enjoyed that build. 7 weeks from start to finish. Absolutely beautiful. And I need to I had to actually take a shelf out of there to fit that in. So I need to like a little half shelf over there for those bikes because they're all like cuddled in together. So what have I got on the bench in a minute? Well, I bought this on eBay the other day. Anyone knows I'm a huge Ford fan. And I got this. It's an RPM 143rd. There you go. RS 700T kit. So it's a little tiny model of a awesome car Ford developed in the 80s. This was your normal little front-wheel drive Escort, which was lucky if it pushed out 100 horsepower. That they took, rear-wheel drive it, took a big turbocharged engine in it and got 350 horse out of it. And they were mental. Sadly, the project was scrapped. There's only 18 of those things ever made. And I believe there's only a couple that actually survived to this day in the UK. And that's it. I started yesterday, and that's where we're at now. Let me come a little closer. There we go. So it's a very simple kit, but it's actually not bad. Interior's all done. Everything was called out black, and I wasn't going to argue with it. So it's all in black. It's all in steering wheel, roll cage, etc. The beautiful split rim wheels are in, and a silver. I'm only going by my reference pictures. And the body, beautiful resin body. I'm not 100% happy with my paint. I had a little bit of bubbling in places. It's just been a little bit of a pain from the zero paints. I know brake fluid will get this off, won't it? Like a paint.
Yeah.
Will it affect the resin?
I don't know about that. It didn't affect the plastic that I stripped the Beamer with.
It's the third time I'm painting it now, and I just keep getting little bubbles of paint on the arches. For no reason, I'm not overspraying it. It's just, I don't know why it's doing it.
I'll try the 11 first.
Drop in brake fluid.
Huh?
You know, got a little bit of scrap resin, you could just drop in some brake fluid and leave it for
I haven't got any brake fluid. Why?
Don't put it on the bonnet at Merck.
But that's it. So that's how it goes. Attaches on. And it's a very, very iconic car. You can't really see it there. But it's a lovely resin shell. It really is good for a little car. It's very highly detailed. Still got a bit to do on it, but there's all the brake discs, calipers, they're all painted. In here we've got screws, we've got all the light lenses. There's all the rear and front lenses and spotlights. Front lenses, there's some PE. So we've got window wipers, lights, interior mirror, that's the grill all in there. And all the screens are in there. They're all vac formed individual screens to be cut out. And there's even some decals for the instrument panel and the 4 badges. There as well. It wasn't a cheap kit. It cost me 65 quid, which is quite expensive, but it's our production, this one, from RPM. And you can't get any more. That was the price of it brand new. But it's good look. Just been disappointed in some of the paintwork. These are problems other people have said they have the zero paint, but I've never encountered before. It's literally bubbling and cracking on corners.
That's what happened with my Beamer.
Yeah, that's what happened with Will and Matt as well.
I stripped it with brake fluid, which wasn't good.
No idea. I lacquer primed it as well with being resin. I lacquer primed it and it was dry, no problem at all. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Really don't. That's the diamond white. So I don't know. It's just use a bit of Tamiya white and make it a bit off color. That's all diamond white is, just an off white. strip it, respray it. If not, I can sand it back and respray. It's not an issue. But yeah, a bit disappointing. That's the first time I've had an issue with zero paint.
You're a bit worried about putting it in the brake fluid, though.
Yeah, and I've come back and there's just a pair of metal wing mirrors left. Because I ain't getting another body shell for that. No. And that's it. So that's what I'm working on. Oh no, tell a lie. I've been working on the
Super.
the super as well. That could be a sec.
The big bird.
Oh, buddy. I'm not going to grab the other bit. There's another bit of it. I can't bother grabbing it. FIFA cockpit's all done. All painted up.
Sexy.
So they're not the best cameras for looking at detail. These they don't.
I like it.
There you go.
That's
It's all
nice.
resin, all detail painted by hand. Instruments are in there. Very hard to see, but they are in there. Lovely kit. Currently battling with the intake at the minute because I actually managed to get the intake seamless using UMP primer, which is pretty cool. But I've got the resin Aries wheelbase to get in there as well. Back one fits in perfectly, no problem at all. Front one's getting a little bit of fettling. But I knew as soon as I got a ride, I'd be working on that. So I've got a nice chunk of work done on this the past few days, which I'm very happy about. And can't wait to get it all buttoned up. So that's where we're at next. That's it. I forgot about that.
Big bit of resin, isn't it?
It's going to be big, yeah. F-16 is not the biggest aircraft, but it's still an impressive jet in 30 seconds.
Yeah, it is.
And there we are. Right, have we got any comments that need reading still, or pretty much caught up?
I think it's been mostly just everybody in there just talking back and forth with each other. Might be a couple of questions that have snuck in there.
What's that thing under the rear caliper? It's a parking brake. If it was out a 1/6 trip on the bike, yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, we got any questions you're putting in there we missed? Give us a shout.
Yep, give us a way back on that one there.
We can sort it out. Oven cleaner, yeah, I can probably get it off. There we are. Right, so I think we'll go over to Tim.
Hello.
And he can do his latest kit releases.
Timmy.
Tim.
Hey, there we go. Good evening.
Okay.
I've been.
I got that says kits.
Been affecting them and all. Right, good evening. I've got.
They're taking a bath like in milk or something.
It's like having a bit of a bathe, doesn't it?
Very good.
One was waving for you anyway, Liz. Hi.
No.
Yeah. Right, let's get on. We'll start off with the figures. So this is a new set of German tank crew from Tamiya. They're to go along with the new release of their tank. You can get them from e-models, £12.15, €13.40, $15.80. So you get 4 figures in the set. Actually, no, it's got to be a couple more. It looks like you got 1, 2, so at least 6. I'm trying to see if I can see on the box art there. 6 figures for tank crew, 4 full body, and a couple of torsos. Here you go. And they're designed to go with the new release of the Brumbar by Tamiya. No real interior in there. You get a little bit for making the gun pivot. It's mainly an exterior kit. You get that from e-models, reasonably priced, I think, for new Tamiya releases. £35.99, €39.66, $46. That's actually pre-order with e-models for them. What does look really quite cool, it's a shame it's 172, but I think this would be an absolutely enormous 48th, is the Bronco DFS 230V6 light assault glider with de-acceleration rockets.
I was looking at this the other day.
Yeah.
Was that last week we were looking at
that? No, it was this week, the other day.
Does that mean you did it, was it?
Yeah, we were looking for prizes.
That's different, that.
That is pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
It's a nice idea. You get a little trailer with it for when it launches.
Cool.
So you get 3 rockets in the nose. So as it lands, in theory, it fires them to stop it. It's like a brake system for it. That must be quite interesting.
Not a bad price.
No, not a bad little price for it. And you get it looks quite nice. You get a decent bit of interior in there. From e-models, £18.89, €20.82, $24.52. I mean, that's quite a nice little Nice little 172 build that'd be. Keeping on 172 range, there's quite a few of these out actually at the moment. This is from T Model, and this is the US Humvee M1114 from E Models, £16.19, €17.85, $21.
Have you ever heard of it? Ever seen anything from this T models before? Because it's a name I haven't heard of.
No, I've never heard of them as well. I'd hope for £16 worth of 172 Humvee, that would be a very, very good kit. Because it is actually quite a big price, quite a high price. It looks like it'd be their first kit, 7201. So it looks to be their first load of kits out. So we'll be interested to see what they're like. I'm sure our little rich friend will possibly pick something up for his builds. Company called MAME, which is Modern Art. I'll get this right. Modern Armies in Miniatures. They do a lot of resin castings and 3D printed items. We found something perfect for Les the other day.
What was it?
It's Jesus.
Oh,
yeah. We found him Jesus.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So what this is pipe construction set for the Evergreen 226 pipe. So you can, if you want to do a dio where it's got a load of pipe work on the walls, instead of just having to run straight pipe, you can do all these, it's all bends and stuff like that, so give it a bit more interest. They do it as a whole pack, or you can buy them as individual, slightly different sets, just to visit their site to pick up their stuff from there. So good for dio building. This is Luke Graph. Yeah, pronounce that right. They're doing 132 SBU1 Corsair.
That looks cool,
doesn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
God damn it, Tim.
Yeah, full resin kit. They do a lot of good quality kits. These guys.
That ain't gonna be cheap, is it?
No. They're
about $145 in the US.
Yeah, they aren't cheap. That looks really quite cool though. Loads of funky colours. It looks like it's good. It's a deck lander as well because it's got the rest of the hook at the back. A couple of bombs. Yeah, nice looking plane, that one.
Very cool.
Yeah. From Tamir. Well, this is part Tamir, part ICM. So you get a German 3.5-ton truck, which is an ICM kit, and then you get the flak 37mm anti-aircraft gun, which is the Tamir kit, and they put it all into one boxing. You can get that from E Models, £35.99, €39.66, $46. Reasonably priced, really. That's pretty much, you pay just a bit over that for the two kits alone. So yes, it's not a bad pricing for both of them in one. Now this is the Broncos 135 T17E1 Staghound Mark 1 late, and this has a salt bridge. Now there's actually been a build of this on the ISM forum, not ISM forum. I've seen it on ISM Facebook, and it's a lovely looking little kit, very well weathered model. I can't remember who did it now. I'm not really remembering names, but it's a fantastic build from Bronco for this one. E models for $26.99, €29.75, $35.
Yeah, I'll say that'll be on the level with the Dragon kit, probably.
Yeah. It's not big. It's quite a dinky little thing, but it'll be a very involved build for such a little vehicle in there. I'm not sure if it has interior or not on those. No.
They don't tend to shout about it, but sometimes you buy one of their kits and you go, what?
Yeah, and it's absolutely packed full of plastic and it's got loads of interior. Yeah, I'm not too sure if it has. I would imagine they have something in there. I rarely ever see a Bronco kit without something on the interior.
It still didn't have much, but...
Another little one from this, the Humber Armour Car. Mark, go on, Dan. It's an easy one. Go on.
Three.
From E Models, £33.29, €36.70, $23.20. Now, I imagine that for that price, that will have actually a full interior in that bit. So that will be quite an in-depth little build for such a dinky little vehicle. Another one from Bronco. Now, I'm pretty sure this is actually a re-release. I didn't think this is actually a new version, or it's the bottom of the tank's been released before. They're just now, it's got a turret on this. This is the Hungarian Turan 1 medium tank. E models £35.99, €39, 66, $46.70. And they've got now the British Cruiser with Mark 2, Mark 2A, Mark 2A CS. 3 different variants in there. A few different turret options. Some slide molding technology on all the parts and all the tracks, photo etch in there as well. So a good little model of the early British tanks. £28.79 from E-models, €31.75, $37.35. From Reach models in 172, they've released 2 versions of the M109. They've done the A2 and then the A6 Paladin kits. From E-models, £17.99, €19.80, $23.35. Give me good little kits for those ones. From Bronco in 172, you've got the German 20-litre jerry can set and 200-litre fuel drum set. E-models £4.49, €4.95, $5.80 on them. From Reach, they're doing in 135 the running gear and track sets for the Universal Harrier.
Oh God, no thanks.
Well, if you've got the old Tamiya kit, the tracks and the wheels area are very, very weak. So this would probably be a very good upgrade and a much better option than buying ResiCast resin.
Yeah, it's just the thought of how tiny those track links are going to be on that thing.
Well, I'd hope they're going to be link and length type system. You'd hope, wouldn't you? You would really
Reach is Bronco, so they're going to be Indie Link.
It would be minute. Well, someone will find out. We'll see it, I'm sure. £8.09 from E-models, €8.90, $10.50.
Because Reach do the universal
Yeah, they
barrier.
do like Indie Links, don't they?
It comes with all the engine and everything.
This came up saying it's Reach, but it's under Cams, which is another subsidiary of Bronco again. Now, this is the Vickers 6-ton light tank. This is the early production Poland riveted turret as well. From E-models, £35.9, €38.70, $45.55. And then they do the other version, which is the Republic of China's turret on there. From E-models, £30, $32.39, €35.70, $42. Good looking little vehicles, those ones. Oh, sorry, I need a drink now. From Custom Factory, they're doing a GAZ 51p 4x4 tractor. They're doing a full kit on that one. Looks to be a resin kit. So if you like your early Russian trucks with the 5th wheel, it's a good looking little kit. And then they're doing the GAZ 51p with the low loader bed container trucks as well. Looks quite cool, that one's nice. Nice bit of resin. From AMT, they're going to be re-releasing the custom pumper. It's the La France custom pumper.
Nice. Wonder if it comes with aftermarket.
It's that big red pumper. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see that. Oh gosh, out in America first. Like I said, France, and out in America first before we see that over here.
Yeah,
so that'll have the fire truck fans happy to see that back released.
Yep, I'd like to get a custom pumper.
Well, I'm sure we can arrange that for you. Custom Factory are doing Object 9640 Black Eagle correction set. Which looks to be quite a lot of correction. It looks like a new front plate, a complete new turret and barrel. This is for a T80 UM2, which is called a Black Eagle. I'm really not sure what the Black Eagle part is. I'm wondering whether it's an auto-loader system on a T80.
I think it was.
Yeah, in that turret. It would,
cool. Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of room in a standard turret to have ammo and a loader, so I imagine that's what that whole rear section is, which should be quite cool for them. This looks sort of gives it like an Abrams turret, doesn't it? Idea sort of shape of that.
That's cool.
Yeah, a bit different. This is from KMT. They're doing a full Wasp 1 and Serblin. Oh, that's French in it. That's not good. I'm not going to say that right.
French for custom pumper.
That's quite a cool little update. Is it the Panhard they call that?
Yeah, the Panhard of the VBL. Yeah. Which is
So you get like a weapon station out the front windscreen, new hatches, new armor for the sides. That make it quite an interesting little vehicle. That will have to have a little look out for that one if you want that on the net. From Figures with Attitude, they're doing some 148 figures if you're into that side of the armor. They're doing US tankers in summer gear. Look quite well detailed for 148.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and then they do a Stug crew 5 figures with 6 optional versions of the commander's head.
Yeah, that's a lot of pimps, man.
That's a lot of pimps, and that one's actually touching the other one's private.
Oh,
maybe his name is Private.
Custom pumper.
Oh yeah.
If you like doing the diodes in 172, you can get a whole Russian church.
Oh, dude.
That's cool.
And it's all made out of small laser cut pieces of wood.
Very nice.
I remember I looked at these a long time ago and found them on the site. They're actually reasonably priced, but they look a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look
45 centimeters tall. Yeah.
Is that the church that's in the Kremlin?
Pardon?
Is that the church in the main Kremlin in Moscow?
No, I don't think so.
No, that's a lot bigger than that. This is just a Russian church, a Trinity church. It must be a Pacific church in a certain area, though, to be built on. But yeah, that's a good looking little. If you like your woodwork and buildings, lovely bit. Yep. From Metallic Details, they're bringing out a jet nozzle set for the SU-27.
Woohoo!
Which looks nice, lovely detail on them bits. Not sure if it's a complete much of an upgrade on the original kits that I haven't got one, but looks like nice resin detail. Now, there's a lot of these figures that they seem to come out all at once on ScaleMate. So I've picked the best ones here. This is Jeff Shoe's Miniatures, and he's done a whole massive range of 1/16 figures for the Panzer IV. There must be over 20 figures he's done.
Man, Chris would be interested in that, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, they look, the figures look so well sculpted. I'm quite sure, didn't have a chance to go hunting around to try and find a price, but I'll tell you now, they're not going to be cheap. How well they look sculpted. And if you're doing a Panzer IV, they would fill up the deck. They go around the rear deck, on the turret, on the front, on the sides. I mean, there's loads of them. But if you're into that sort of scale and you want some figures for it, they are well and truly worth looking at. Very nice stuff. Now, just before we came on, now Meng, wow, they've done a Panther. Although we're still waiting for the Takom one, Meng decided to get out there first and say, "Look, we're
very tempted with this one myself.
We've got one coming, just along with the Takom as well. So now we're going to have a Panther war between Takom and Meng. So it'll be interesting. There'll be quite a few fans out there for new Panthers. Whether how much better they're going to be to the old Dragon kits, not sure. But hey, not wrong with a Panther. Nice looking tank.
Meow.
And then the other piece we saw over the last couple of days is HPH Models have fully announced that they're very, very close to finishing the F7F Tiger Cat. Yeah, I was looking at this the other day, and those wheels look really small for the size of the aircraft.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah. When that lands, that must really give them some hard old workout. But I'm sure HPH, wonderful bits of resin, well cast, will be interesting, and we'll see that at Telford in pretty much a pre-built shape, ready to be purchased, maybe as well.
Cool.
Who knows? And that is me. Sorry. Oh look, that's me jumping the gun. I spot one more thing over on Ming. They're doing these World War II tanks, and I've seen quite a few of these getting built up here and there, and they actually look really quite good.
Yeah, they're kind of cool looking, aren't they?
They've got the Panzer III now coming out, and T-34-76 as well. They're really quite cute, cool little things. I think I might just maybe look at doing one of these when they do the egg builds.
Yeah.
Next year, 'cause they are looking lovely.
Mm.
They are looking lovely.
Different.
And that's it. See you next time. Live long and prosper.
Oh.
See what he did there.
Is that Yoda?
Nice one, Tim.
Cool.
There we go. Well done. I'll just change my camera, and I can safely confirm that lack of thinner takes the paint off resin, no problem at all.
Oh, good.
There we go. So I just went 10 minutes in the spray booth, brushing some thinner on it, and then airbrushing it off.
Cool.
I've got about 90% off. I'll do the rest later after the show.
Nice.
And there we go. So I'm going to start.
Like nobody's business, huh?
Yeah, I'm not messing around. They're not pain in the ass. I know loads of people have complained about it, so I'm not going to muck about. So I'll respray it. I'll use UMP primer this time in grey, so I can see what I'm doing, because the white's a pain in the backside to see.
Yeah.
Not our one, but that lacquer thinner, because this lacquer primer is so thin, it makes it an absolute nightmare to see what you're doing with it. It's easy to flood, but I didn't flood it on the white. I just mixed my own acrylic. I don't know. I shall see. And there we go. Right, so we've got one more giveaway, and that's just done, isn't it? What time is it?
Oh, we're sitting at
Now, giveaway again.
We're going to try.
Yeah, we're going to try. So until you see Les say start numbers now in the chat, don't put a number in, because we haven't started yet. I'm just going to throw it this way. Hang on. We've got a nice new mat. We're going to do the Takom anti-aircraft SPAAG. Beautiful kit. By the way. So what you're going to do is keep an eye out for Les in the chat saying start numbers now, picking them from 1 to 1,000, pop it in the chat. After 5 minutes, we'll stop the timer, do a live random number generator, and the closest person to the number will win. Are you ready, Les?
I am ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Bam.
Off we go.
Numbers start now.
There we go. Ah, we got it right this time. Yay! Yeah, boy. It's a miracle.
Custom pumper.
You do know we're going to get that for the next couple of days.
Yeah, I like that. It's got legs.
I did hear the pumper over there.
Custom pumper.
Hey.
Pump.
That's what we'll start calling you, Sam. Custom pump.
There's no need for that.
Hey.
What you were making today when you came in here? Gee.
Oh.
That was a chair.
That nickname be Thumper.
I could think of another one, but I'm not going to say it.
Think of the children.
It's a thin line between 5 pounds.
Now, do you reckon 2K is safe over acrylics?
I'm going to say yeah, but what do I know?
Thing is, though, I don't know if the 2K is going to be too much for that. I just don't know all the detail. Really thick, isn't it? Yeah.
Might be.
I would say some of that size, I'd probably be more tempted to go with the GX100 or
Yeah.
22.
I think.
I still have some of that stuff, I think.
Yeah, you can get it in the UK now, GX100. It's out.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, it's out.
That'll do me.
Good stuff. It's good.
You have a couple of
Get
bucks.
with the 2K. Pop it on. So you got just over 3 minutes, peeps.
Indubitably.
X22, let it dry overnight, 12 hours, you'll be fine.
No.
Might use this on the turtle.
Take your time. Now, if you ever go off air, if you want to join the off air hangout, pop in, say hello. Come and see us, come and have a laugh, come and join us, come and have some fun. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll try and do a bench update at some point. I'll try and review that bike one day as well, if I can.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, there's other reviews out there. I've not even looked on YouTube.
That'll be good.
I think I've seen a couple of written ones, but one of them was in German, I think. Well, the other one had half the pictures missing off it.
Yeah.
And that's that. So you've got just over 2 minutes.
Dun, 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 dun.
You need to thin the UMP primes for airbrushing. No, you shouldn't need to, Carl, at all. As long as you're going to point through a bigger airbrush, it'll go through fine.
Goes through my 0.35 fine. Undoubted.
Goes through all my 0.3s, no problem.
David Coate wants to know, Tim, that 72nd scale building, what's their email?
Now, I had a problem trying to find this. I found it the previous time before.
That's about the email, yeah.
Yeah, I have a little look. It's called SV Model. You're going to have a little hunt for it because I tried to find the site and I found it before, and I thought they had a link on Scalemate's direct link. They haven't got it there anymore. And I did find it before. You're just going to have a good hunt. I'll see if I can have a little hunt now quickly while we're waiting for the numbers.
25 plus PSI. 30, 25, 30 PSI. It's quite high. Just over a minute. Not picked the number yet. Pop it in the chat. Tim, where'd you get the 116 tank crew?
That is Jeff Shuey's miniatures. I'll quickly see if I can get the email for that one as well. Quickly while I'm doing that.
You haven't picked a number. Pop it in the chat. I go a bit higher than 15 PSI with our primer. Needs a bit more. Ivan's in chat saying, all right, you guys. Hello, Ivan. 4 seconds. Then pick the number, pop it in. And away we go. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to strip that back and repaint it. So 381st Muller Group says, hi guys, love the show. See if I can post some pics of my scratch build B17 and 115 scale. Wow. 8 seconds, Les. Still, it's coming on. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There we go.
Numbers, stop now.
We are done. Let's go to the really quickly to the. Oh! Damn, son. That's why.
Feed that thing.
No. Do you know how hard it is to get small children in this neighborhood anymore?
It used to be plentiful.
That's screen clearing.
Yes, it is.
We're on our second round of number generator tonight because we've done 2 giveaways because people couldn't behave.
Yep.
So we've got 1 2,000. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, we're going to pick one number only. The number picked will be the winner number 4 of that beautiful Takom anti-aircraft gun. Oh God, what was I saying? The 2 people can pick the same number. The first person to pick it automatically wins. And as always, if you think there is one, please don't shout out in chat. Let these guys check. And once they know, Les will announce the winner. Okay? So the winner number 4, that beautiful Takom, is 408.
408. You gotta like it.
408. I'm going to use talent panel lines. I'm lost what you're doing there. Ooh. Mountain model to the town that cat goes off, a dog start barking like there's no home invasion.
Well,
at least you need prepared. Yeah, you need prepared. For sure. There we are.
To do that, it's taking so long to load.
And there we're 168 watching. Been a busy night tonight. So hello everybody.
And we were over 180 a couple of times.
Yeah, it's been good. I'll look for the most viewers later on. And like I say, as soon as we go off air, we'll have a quick conflab debrief, and then I'll put the link up to join. Look for the funny picture on ISM. What have we got today? Have we taken any screenshots today of anybody? Not yet. We'll see. I soon got one. Okay, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Cheers.
Charles.
Yeah, Billy's saying here we confirm the TK is fine with acrylics as long as it's completely dry. Ooh, we have a wiener, do we?
Yes, we do. Give me a second here. I'm going to write this down.
And Andreas is sending me stuff as well. It's Andreas sending me. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we do have a winner. On Math Goodies, we drew the number of 408, and the closest number that we came up with was 421, and that is Luke Skyfall. So, hey, Luke, congratulations.
Well done, Luke. You also know.
You doing?
Your name and address, everybody, and I will get that out the post here. So, well done. Congratulations. Nice kit, that as well.
Yeah.
Very, very nice kit. Well done. And there we are. It's a show done. Thanks, everyone that's joined us. Thanks for Karl for doing the interview. Very,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, go check out Making Models, Making_Models YouTube channel, and check out the Math Models Facebook page as well as Making Models Facebook page as well. Thanks for Brett for all the questions. Thanks for you guys in the chat for your questions and comments through the night. Thanks for Tim for his hard work with the latest kit releases and assuming Guy as well. Tim?
Yeah, of course. Sorry, read the message.
Dan for going for work on the forum, and all the other guys for joining me and Les for reading the comments with me as well. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.